YouTube. Go live. All right. And according to YouTube, we are now live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very special Work in Progress Wednesday stream. The gang's all here, friends. We're here to discuss to watch and discuss the Games Workshop Nova Open Preview, which, despite Games Workshop's site saying that it's live, it does not appear to be live yet. But yeah, so I'm joined tonight by my erstwhile companions, Kajan.
Hi.
I'll say hello. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Darth Bob.
Hello.
Hello. Will K, otherwise known as Tactical Dbag.
Word up.
Word up. And we have as well the Agent of Chaos, Symbio Joe.
Chaos, indeed.
That was a good one. And Dwarfenage is maybe here. I don't know. Dwarfenage said he was going to dip, but he's still here. So, hi, Dwarfenage. Want to say hi?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, and sorry about the timings, friends. I realized that tonight I'm doing this, and tomorrow night I'm going to be having a very important meeting with Miniature Spencer, and I'm like, ooh, I should probably maybe hang out with Nora for dinner before I start this, because we're going to go late. Oh, Diana's here. How do, Diana? Good to see Eric Christensen's here. And AZ, good to see you. And Hooge. Hooge is here. Hello, Hooge. Oh wait, I was gonna tell anyone who is a member of the Patreon who has not received their Hotbug Summer sticker yet, it is now in the mail. I put a whack of them. I put 16 of them in the mail yesterday. It was epic. Hooge, I think you already got yours a long time ago. Apparently, Dwarfenage sounds like a robot. I don't know that I agree. That's what Eric Metalbeard is saying.
Oh, it might have been because I was talking kind of monotone. And I had all of the audios going, so I was a little confused because I was just doing an audio check. We're good.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He is totally a human.
He is a human. It was made by a human.
It is very human.
Yeah, so what we're going to do tonight, we're going to watch for Xenos. This is called Xenos Watch because we watch the previews and hope that some Xenos models show up. I'm worried because I was hoping for a Kill Team preview and for it to maybe show they did that preview where they showed some stuff, and there's a rumor that we're going to get Striking Scorpions and Space Marine Scouts.
I will
So I was hoping to see those Striking Scorpions.
lose my mind if that happens.
Yeah, but unfortunately they didn't show, like, Games Workshop has a thing. Let's see if I can pull it up. Now live. Lies. Oh, and it gives us this old crappy thing. So if you go to their like community page, it shows like what they're gonna go over. So they're gonna go over Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, Age of Sigmar Horus Heresy, otherwise known as the Old World.
Old World.
Warcry, Warhammer Underworlds, and Blood Bowl. So we're gonna get one little team from Warhammer Underworlds. We're gonna get one little team from Warcry. Warcry teams are pretty cool. We might get a new team from Blood Bowl. That's kind of interesting.
Warcry is always good fodder for Gene Stealer cults. Oh man, Nikki's here.
Yeah. Nikki's
here.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, bud.
That is always a good sign.
Yeah. Wow. We've got like a legitimate Games Workshop former concept artist in the house. Also super talented artist, like, of her own.
She might be hoping she sees some of the stuff she works on here.
She's cheeky. You got to make sure you're following Nikki on Instagram because she'll like show you, like, she did a recent rumor post or whatever. She's like, this looks like maybe something I worked on. So yeah, I'm hoping so because so far so good in terms of the stuff that we've seen that she worked on, like the Kroot. She worked on the Kroot, which is brilliant.
That incredible Zinch team that came out recently.
Oh, the Zinch team, right?
All right.
Right. So, Nikki, glad to have you with us. Although it's probably very late there. Oh, I guess no later than for the germs. Wait, is Switzerland further? Is that like a different time zone?
I'm not quite sure if I'm liking the term germs.
Yeah, me neither.
Sorry.
Sure.
Okay, you know I love you. You
Some of my
lovely,
best friends.
I'm
lovely.
in doubt.
Okay. All right.
And
So
this is the last work in progress Wednesday stream.
crap. Changing the subject.
Gonna get canceled.
Changing the subject. So we were talking before we went online about this weird picture that's on the front of the. What was that? I just heard a bloop.
What the hell was that sound?
That
is the
I
sound
got the
of somebody
picture a
Is
little
that
bigger.
Twitch?
I got the
That
picture a
Twitch
little
going
bigger.
live? Oh,
if you want it.
That's a stream sound from Discord, I'm pretty sure.
oh, weird. Is someone else stream? Wait. Oh, Kajan's streaming? What?
I just shared my screen and made the picture a little bigger. I pulled it from the source from the website, so we can have the picture a little bigger if you want.
Can I just do that? Oh no! What? They don't let me open image in new window. Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
it's. I think.
Yeah, you have to.
It's probably okay. I don't want to deal with getting your thing up right now, but yeah. So this is just weird. What? Are you okay? Symbio, what just happened? Were you abducted by aliens?
You first you're talking about getting Simon bigger. Now you want to get Kajan's thing up.
Okay. No, first of all, Simon was saying he wanted me to make him bigger. He's like, make me bigger, if you missed this on the last stream. So there's this cool article on, I actually really like this one, on the Warhammer community site. It went up today. It shows you the, kind of like the evolution of different models. I like the cool way they did this, where they did like Screamer Killer, Carnifex, and then Screamer Killer. Although this made me worry that they're saying this Screamer Killer is replacing the Carnifex. I don't think that's what they're saying. But then we got the Lictors, which is a cool evolution. Death Leaper, I don't know why they didn't show the old Death Leaper model. I guess they're embarrassed. And then they showed us that like the Lictors have 3 different builds in the box. This is sexy. A pink build, a green build, and a blue build. That's kind of fun. And then the evolution of the Biovore from bestest boy to abomination to pretty sexy again. And then Hormagaunts. And you know what? This is interesting, the Termagants, because I feel like they could put the Protonid here, but I guess it was a little bigger. I like this one Termagant they used for like the old plastics. That scheme is gorgeous. That's like a updated Kraken scheme, I guess. God, that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Take it.
Anyway, so this article is neat. Oh, we also get to see the Spine Fist for the first time. Like the Devourer, they're kind of disappointingly just the same thing, but slightly higher detail. I honestly think they took the same sculpts and just made the armor plates better. And maybe the feeds. Anyway, and then we have the same thing with the Gene Stealers. What? What's up?
The Devourer is a little more detailed all around. So are the Spine Fists. But all... I do disagree with our dear For Hydra about the Devourer. I think it needs an eye. At least one.
Devourer? Hydra said that he loved the Devourer?
No, he was fine with how it is.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I would be cool. What about the big horse junk? How do you like that?
I already said I think it is part to the paint job, but yeah, the basic form, it is hard to not see.
Yeah.
Unless you are very unfamiliar with horses.
I was clicking into this, but the reality is that I wanted to talk about this weird piece of art they have on the front page, like for that article. And we were talking about this weird Screamer Killer over on the right. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that Screamer Killer art. And I'm wondering if that was redrawn recently to look like the old one. This is a new piece of art masquerading as an old piece of art.
It is.
Has anyone seen that piece of art before?
It looks like the artist that does the, I don't even know if it's still around, but they had like that fake the infantryman's primer or whatever it was. For a while they had like that fake like thing that guardsman reads, and occasionally it would have art attached to it. It looks like the same artist that did that, because as far as I know, the only official art for the Screamer Killer was the one that Mark Gibbons did.
This one's
Only
definitely kind of trying to capture like that Mark Gibbons-ish style too, but it's ever so slightly different.
I actually have the 1st Infantry Primer Day handed out somewhere around here.
It was like a physical one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were several.
It was a little booklet. It's just the size to fit into in the side pocket of cargo pants.
The uplifting
it's-
primer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the uplifting primer, and also got the second one. They released another one, companion monitorums, manuals, something. I also got that one.
Oh, cool.
I just don't know where I have them lying around right now.
What was the online one called? I can't remember the name of it now. They were really funny.
Which online one?
The same articles, but online. Wasn't it called
It was-
the like
I forget what it was called.
the articles that they did on Warhammer Community?
Yeah.
You mean?
I forget what the what.
Wasn't it called the same thing?
No, it was something different. Because I can't
Okay.
find it under that name. It sucks I think they stopped doing it because it was really funny, and I thought it was a great way to introduce like previews of you know, they had like a really funny article on like how to fight orcs.
Oh, there it is.
Doesn't it come back every so often?
Does it? I haven't seen an article. for it in a
Uplifting
while.
primer, yeah.
They
gets
did it for
reprinted.
Tyranid invasions. Oh,
Jordan Hill said Monitorum's field manual.
Ah, yes.
That sounds familiar.
Anybody in chat remember the name?
So I feel like shouldn't we be doing like a thing where we talk about what we're expecting from this stream?
I mean, Az sort of brought it up in the chat. He said CMV believes that Warhammer Quest will be surprised on the stream.
Whoa, who's CMV?
I have no idea.
Chapter Master
Warhammer
Walrus.
Quest would be cool.
Chapter Master Walrus.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that does make sense. Hold on, I'm just gonna open the door. Spicy.
Hey, Brett Evans, you haven't really missed anything. Welcome.
Hey, chat, what are you guys working on in hobby this week? Chat, or everyone on stream, what are you guys working on?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy trying to get us back on topic.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Orphanage, that's not what we do here.
That's not the purpose.
No, this is what we
Work in
should.
Progress Wednesday is about talking about your work in progress models. No.
This is what we should do
Let's start
here.
getting tangents and stuff.
I'm just trying to fill the silence, man. I mean, we can waffle about anything.
Doing a fine
Let's
job.
talk about
this was an
Will,
intellectual
you like
property channel.
Will, tell me about soccer. You like soccer?
Well, you see the Premier
What
League.
is soccer?
Good lord, I was working on Neurogons. They have almost the base layers almost down for all of them. It's just 22.
Oh, nice.
Those cuties?
Yes, the little puppies.
They're so cute.
They're sort of hard to like dislike, right? And
well, no, I don't know. Some people hate them, but I'm a huge fan of the Neurogon models.
I feel like when we first saw the Neurogons, especially with the studio paint job, everyone's like, but like as soon as I got my hands on the plastic, it was like, oh man, I love these guys so much.
Yeah, they're so little and so cute.
They're super small.
Yeah, I may have already had like 3 Leviathans worth of Neurogons, and I may have bought more because they're lovely.
They're also like pretty cheap to get these days, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. Should I check if this thing started yet?
Chat has replied.
Oh, we've got.
Yeah. Sorry.
Apparently, we've got a quiz going on. Should we be doing the quiz? Let's do it with the chat. That's more interesting.
I'm still trying to find out what the heck the name of that website was, because it's bothering me now.
Isn't it Minitorum Field Manual? Didn't we figure this out?
No, that was the book they released a long time ago. There was a system of
Oh.
articles they released that were like these kind of tongue-in-cheek, like it was supposed to be the weekly primer that the guardsmen in the field were reading, and they always coincided with the current releases, and they were always like really funny tongue-in-cheek, like if you come into close combat with an orc, simply rip the weapon out of his hand and beat him to death with it. Orcs are weak and frail.
Yeah, that's pretty much also what's in the infantryman primer. You have these little sketches where you have see an orc and how you have to defeat them and why you don't need to be scared of them and stuff like that.
An orc that is very
Is this
much
like a
smaller
Berenstein
than a
Bears?
human.
Yeah, so
Is this like a Berenstein Bears thing? Because like I remember this, but I can't remember the name either. Regimental Standard.
Regimental
There you
Standard.
go.
Ah,
Yes, that
Hey.
was
You're
it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Regimental Standard. Why is that not coming out of my headphones? That's annoying. If I was settings, where would I live? Oh, here.
follow the
Yeah.
3 dots.
Yeah, it looks like they might have discontinued it. I can't even find the websites for it.
That's really weird. Well, the last one I could find, well, I just looked up Militarum and I found it. 20th January 2023. There we go. Okay, now I've got Games Workshop in my ears and you guys in my ears. Oh, I can mute it.
Yeah, the Lexicanum links aren't working anymore. Did they get rid of them? I hope somebody backed it up, because some of those articles were really funny.
That would be dumb. Why would they do that?
Yeah, it used to be on regimentalstandard.com.
Well, I guess they may have just gotten rid of the...
Maybe they moved
link.
it to Warhammer Plus.
Maybe.
Did someone in the chat tell us this? I feel like probably the chat is
Nope,
trying to save us
chat
from ourselves,
hasn't-
and we're just
hasn't
not paying
told us
enough
that.
attention.
Chat only told us
Alright.
what they have been working on.
Hey, Johnny Lashley.
Sweet, what have they been working on?
S has been working on Gaunts. James M has been working on a wing scheme so he can finish to magnetize his Hive Tyrant. Jordan
Yep.
Hill is finishing up his Space Hulk bases, and he's thinking about what colors to do his Space Hulk bases for his
Space
knits.
Hulk bases.
Oh, sweet, like old school Space Hulk.
Brad Evans said he hasn't touched Hobby in a while, for about a month. And Tom Wilson said he's back to his wartime building. Eric Christensen said trying out my new workbench table as well as planning out some Oyumaru mold ideas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet. I recently got some bits from a bits exchange from somebody from Instagram. Shout out Manzak Miniatures, although I guess Manzak is more active on Twitter. Does some really cool sculpting, but he sent me some those dark elf sea elf cloaks, you know, those like lizardy cloaks.
Ooh.
Oh,
We
those
have
are
silhouettes
The
on
Corsair
the community
cloaks.
page.
What's that?
Oh. There's
We have
silhouette,
silhouettes on the community page.
Oh, let's do the silhouette game. Time for the silhouette game.
It's like something orky, something.
While you bring that up, we have
Yeah.
one last latecomer. Johnny
Yes.
Lashley said he's glad he's finally made it, finally caught one of our streams, and he's been photographing Grim Gina characters from the Breath of Organtosport.
Oh, Johnny Lashley. Wait. I feel like Johnny Lashley's name looks familiar from Between the Bolter and Me. Johnny, are you usually on them? Or, I can't remember. Welcome, Johnny. Glad you could make it. And I don't know the Grim... Oh, Grimginia. Is that what they... No. What was the one that they did? They did an event recently. I don't think it was in Virginia.
Rich Grimmond.
Rich Grimmond. Okay. So I don't know what the Virginia one is. That's new to me.
Richmond is in Virginia. So.
Oh, so it could be the same thing. It could just be an alternate name.
Is the capital city of Virginia.
Thank you, Yankee Doodle Dandies. How do you like that? You like that better than Germs?
Oh, we're not the ones you originally offended.
All right, I should just not give anyone nicknames. All right, so who wants to guess? We're just going to go through and we're each going to take a silhouette. Who wants to take far left?
I will take that one. I think
Okay.
that's going to be a. Do you want me to start right now? Or
Yeah.
wait?
Go.
Okay. I think it's going to be a Slaanesh model.
Agreed.
The claw looks a little bit like from the Slaanet
Yeah.
demon.
Emonette?
So I think it's going to be a Slaanesh model.
I like it.
She's
I
got
agree.
snake legs.
The back, the things that are clearly coming off of her back look like the big demon prince with the little demonette on his back.
Oh, that guy's cool. I like that guy.
But it's got similar shape to that, so I totally agree. I think that's
Isn't his name like Sither? I don't know.
Sisulk.
Yeah, that's a cool model. Chaos
Kinda
Demon. I mean, Chaos Giant. That's pretty neat.
She
Kind
kind
of.
of looks like she's got like snake legs, though.
Yeah,
Nikki
that is.
Nikki just told us she has worked on the first one, I think.
Oh,
Then it's
Nikki!
gonna be great.
Oh,
Nikki coming through! Amazing! All right, so clearly we should get Nikki to predict all these, because she already knows all the answers. Okay, who wants to take the second one, because it looks boring as balls.
I'll take it.
Okay, I sacrifice myself and say Primaris Jumpek troops. Whoop whoop.
Oh, I thought Will was going to take that one, but there you go, Will. Symbio saved you from it.
Oh, you know what? That actually makes a lot more sense than what I was going to suggest.
Wait, but Will, what were you going to suggest?
I thought now that I see it, those like the little kind of pointy bits that sort of look like rabbit ears, I kind of thought it was some like world bearer kind of thing, but then
Dude, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Me too.
Those look like world eater ears, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
But I think the jump pack, the like round bits, wouldn't be so round and would have spikier bits and shit if this was a world eater thing.
They're
so...
Primaris Chaos Marines.
Yeah,
It has come.
could be eagle heads on the
Yeah.
rabbit ears.
Oh,
yeah,
smart.
I would agree with that. So I'm gonna change my answer to Kajan's answer there. So
Smart.
It was Symbio Joe, but it's
Symbio
okay.
Joe's answer.
All you Germans sound the
They
same.
don't all sound alike, Will. What are you doing? Being
what are the
racist? Why don't you call them germs while you're at it?
This is getting very like.
If this is your first work in progress Wednesday, we are not normally this weird. I mean, we're weird,
That's
but like not
true.
this
Don't
weird.
lie to them.
Come on.
That's a.
We're pretty
incorrect
weird
comment.
tonight. This is pretty
come on,
weird.
let's go to the middle one. It's the most
Sorry,
interesting.
middle one. Is it you? Yeah, give it to me, Symbio. What is it?
It looks like a swamp beast, kind of swordish.
Yes, it's got the
Maybe
weirdest, the
something
weird
we will
curly
get for
cues.
Warcry or the old world.
I think it's a giant.
Oh, old world. I didn't even think
I
of
think it's
old
going to be
world.
something Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, not old world. It looks more Age of Sigmar.
Darth Bob, don't give Flynn hope for more giants. He already has too many.
Dude has too
Right.
many. I worry sometimes we got to go help Flynn out. Like go
You
in and be
mean
like,
that
Flynn,
we-
are you okay? You
We'll
have
an
enough Jummins?
intervention.
Wait, have you guys ever
Very
seen?
condo that.
Did you guys watch Breaking Bad?
Mhm.
So, spoilers if you haven't watched Breaking Bad. I'll just say the characters' names. You might not know if you haven't watched it, but Skylar, in the storage locker, and she's there with Walt, and there's a giant pile of money, and she like turns to Walt and she says, "Is it enough, Walt? Will it ever be enough? What is enough?" Or something like that. That's Flynn with giants.
Yep.
Are these enough giants, Flynn? Is it enough? Is there ever going to be enough? What is enough giants? Anyway, I worry about that boy sometimes.
Chat wants us to get weirder.
Oh, I want the next one. I want the next one.
Okay, go, Darth Bob.
I think it's Isabella. Old world Isabella.
I will lose my mind,
wait,
but they're
it's
not bringing
Isabella.
back damn counts.
I think that's Isabella on a horse holding her chalice in the air.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
I think you're right on the money.
Oh, damn.
I agree with the Chalice. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, guys,
Like,
guys,
if
I'm
they're-
really excited about the fifth one. The fifth one, some orc bullshit that no one cares about. Does anyone care about orcs? Like they're
I
cool
like
models, but no
orcs.
one cares, right? No one cares.
I like old world orcs. I don't really care about Age of Sigmar.
Oh, these are
orcs.
not old world orcs, right? These are Sigmorcs.
Watch it be a chaos warrior.
That would be cool. Like it looks like it's probably a cool model, but I don't know.
It's not got enough spikes to be
A
chaos.
unicorn.
Yes.
It's most definitely an orc.
Yeah.
You know, I do find it
Just
kind of-
look how staunched it is.
It kind of looks like a chaos warrior without a shirt for Underworlds. Like they've made like 7 dudes that look very similar to this.
Yes, but the whole anatomy says otherwise. Especially the legs and the feet. Scream
And the
orc.
chin. You can see the orc chin underneath
Chin?
the left arm.
Oh, I thought that was armor.
I will say that I always kind of find orcs fascinating because I feel like some of the best hobby projects I've ever seen over the years have been like just crazy orc stuff, and I feel like next to like mids, orc projects always seem like so cool to me.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
agree.
Yeah,
there's
that's a good
always just,
observation.
Like, I want to build an orc army that's just like crazy, and then just
True.
like I don't want.
But my problem with orcs, the newer versions, especially 40k, is like they're taking all the fun out.
Yeah.
Like we have no race cars and stuff like that, and it doesn't really scream orc to me when I see a Ferrari type of deal for their buggies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But that's why you cut all those plastic kits.
Yeah, for me, orcs are one of those things I've always wanted to do because they like seem like a converter's paradise. But like I know that I'm the type of person that would have to go all in on orcs, and I'm already all in on Tyranids.
They're starting.
There we go. Oh God, they fully replaced. Was it Adam or Andy? It was Andy, right? Nick
Andy,
has
yeah.
come in and stolen his thunder. Ouch.
What happened to Eddie's neck?
He got a
Oh,
tattoo.
oh, maybe he got a sweet neck tat. Or maybe he got too close to a Tyranid. He does love Tyranids. Maybe he impaled himself on one of the new models. I hear that
Maybe.
Norn emissary is pretty pointy.
Oh, let's hope it was
What?
only that.
They said they're gonna have a video of the crowd at Nova Open. Oh, there you go. Hey, listen. One of
Man,
our
Will, why aren't we at Nova Open right now?
yeah, don't you
Yeah,
guys live down the road?
We're literally like I'm less than 40 minutes away from Nova.
Dude,
It's 'cause you'd rather hang out with
like
us.
Middle of DC, DuPont, like
That's true.
DC,
It is like
and it's
over
a
by
pain in the
DuPont
butt to
still.
get to.
And I would need someone to sponsor me to fly over there.
I might go.
Me too.
I might go on Friday. Get a 1-day pass.
But apparently there is an emissary from Warp Shadow there. There's at least one Warp Shadow shirt in attendance.
Oh,
Our
nice.
buddy, is it Peckle? Oh god, I can't remember who it was. I think it's Peckle, who used to be on the Warp Shadow boards. He said that he's going to Nova Open. He's going to be proudly wearing his Warp Shadow shirt. So that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
If you get a picture of yourself there, send it through so we can see that.
Hive mind spreads.
Yeah. And I'm glad Eddie survived. I don't know what I hope Andy is okay. You haven't seen him in a while. I don't know if he's even still around.
I will say, I used to live like 8 blocks away from where Nova used to be held before they switched venues, and now it is a solid like 30-minute metro ride and walk uphill, literally
Yeah.
uphill to get to. So it's like, yeah, that's not as exciting to get to now.
Oh, I have their volume really low. I don't know if they're saying anything.
No, they're just
So,
Oh, they're gonna get straight
As-
stuck in. Yeah, go for it, Dwarfenage.
as the vampire person, I don't think we're getting.
Oh, something for Space Marines. Here we go.
I think it's just
it's
the
more
It's
heavy
just a
Terminator.
flamer. It's just a heavy flamer on a Terminator.
Good
Oh, they got
chain
chain
fists.
fists.
Oh, Champus, nice. This
Angry
must be the
faces.
multi-part.
Sergeant. Angry faces.
so-
Oh, is that a chaplain?
Oh,
there you
chaplain.
go.
Oh, the chaplain's
There you
cool.
go. That's kind of cool.
Yo,
Another captain? We didn't have enough?
I think this might be the multi-part kit for the Terminators.
But why would... Is that a captain or a thing?
I think that's a sergeant.
Sergeant. Oh.
So I'm assuming those are the close combat and like special. No, just.
Well, that's not really
Just
close
Terminators.
combat.
No, it's just.
Oh, it's the
Terminator.
multi-part squad, I guess.
It's the multi-part squad that of the plastics that we got, just like
Well.
the Termagants.
Yep.
I want those. I also I keep thinking having this idea of having oh, they do have the Cyclone missile launcher too. Nice.
Oh, that's
that is
neat.
cool.
I do keep wanting to make a Terminator squad and just make some chain claws. Because why not take the ridiculousness of a chain fist and then like double, triple that up with even more.
Is there a faction that can take chain claws, or is that just a thing you want to make up?
No, it's just a thing that I want to make up.
Wait, no. What about Red Wake? The dude, the Kachardon dude, doesn't he have chain claws?
He's kind of yes and no. He's got like chain swords like in the like wrist part of his hands and like lightning claws on like the top parts.
Yeah, he's got like power
okay.
fist. He was like, I can't decide if I want a power fist, chain fist, or lightning claws, so he just made something that's all three.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's one of
good.
he's one of the coolest Space Marines I've ever seen. I love that dude. But unfortunately, he's Forge World, and I thought they like discontinued him or something, didn't they?
He is discontinued, yeah. But honestly, the model was kind of lackluster compared to his lore and stuff. He's supposed to be like huge, like so big
okay.
they had to use parts from a dreadnought to modify his Terminator armor.
Oh, geez,
wow.
okay. That's intense. Oh, it is a Terminator captain. Okay, so here's
weapon.
Listen. So we were having a happy little like party because Tyranids got their models before Space Marines, and like, ha, sucks to be Space Marines. But aren't we seeing here that they get a multi-part version of their captain that's in the box, and we don't get a multi-part version of our whatever the heck it is, our Prime?
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's kind of sucky.
Saying.
That's kind of sucky.
Yeah, well, sucks to be a Xenos player, I guess.
No. I can't say that. But I'm just poking fun or something. Causing trouble. I cannot complain as a Xeno. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something. While they're talking Space Marines and we're probably not that interested. I was showing Nora pictures of the new Tyranids today because I want to do this thing where I want to have her on stream and I want to get her reactions. Oh, there's your chaplain. I'm gonna make these guys quiet. His armor's kind of cool. His chest plate's kind of neat.
I like the chest plate a lot, actually.
So yeah, I was showing Nora pictures of the new Tyranids, and she was like, "Oh, these ones are cool. They've got like a brain part to them." And then the next thing she said right after that is like, "Wait, why do they have their brain exposed? Isn't that a bad idea?" And I'm like, I was trying to convince her to come on stream, and she's like, "I don't know, man. I don't know that much about like model design and all that." Then she said that. I'm like, "Nora, you know model design. When you say that, you just said the same criticism that every Tyranid player has had for like the exposed brain matter." It's like, why is their brain exposed? Isn't that kind of dumb? Aren't they gonna get shot right in it? So she's on the up and up, my lady. So yeah, what else, as we're not talking Space Marines, what else have people been up to? Have people been thinking about models and hobbies and stuff? What's going on in the chat?
In chat we have a discussion about
something else is
orcs and
something else.
jump
Wait,
packs.
what the hell? Oh, jump back. Oh, it is. Are those the hornies?
No, these are in fact
just
They
regular
look
assault
fucking
marines.
awful.
Just
Oh God, why? What have you done to the Glorious? Like they literally, you did a perfect job with the Terminators. You just made them bigger. Why? Why did you have to change the classic jump pack design?
You knew it was
Why?
coming. You saw it on the other dudes, right? You saw it on the other dudes.
So
I don't know. I think it's kind of tactical, man.
bleh.
Is that like a jump
Yeah,
captain or
especially
something?
the tiny flaps
This is
that
me
are on the
renting.
The tiny what? Oh, the flaps on
tiny
their legs?
flaps. Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
saw
on
that.
the jump packs.
I thought they had a tiny. One of them had a tiny flap on their leg. I guess not.
Yeah, they did. You saw
These
it
guys
there
are
in
awesome.
one of.
You have an interesting definition of awesome.
I like them.
I don't know. I'm someone who likes the tactical aspects of Primaris, so I don't hate them.
I don't like how rounded they are. That's
They
the
are very
main thing.
round.
Too
Yeah.
round. They look like, I don't know. I just can't get behind the push in modern Space Marine design to make everything so fucking rounded.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Especially stuff like Gravis armor, super round.
Yes.
Oh wait, they're just calling them jump pack intercessors. Oh, that's.
As opposed
Look,
to
okay.
what?
I don't know, something more interesting. Like, I mean, granted, like, I'm coming from somebody who was reading like the list of just like that update about the Norn emissary, and they're like a neuroblast and the neuropower.
Neuro this, neuro that.
Injectors.
Hey, tox injectors were kind of cool,
Oh,
The neurotoxin.
injector.
but neuro this and neuro that is a bit much.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the.
What did he say about Gene Stealer cultist? He said something. Gene Stealer cultist.
What? I am not paying close
I
enough
didn't hear
attention.
it. They're way too silent in the background.
To be honest, I'm very happy we got Tyranids first.
Yes, agreed.
Actually,
Agreed.
the captain's kind of cool if you just switch out the jump pack for like a classic jump pack, which I guess is good. Like these models, you could very easily probably just use the old jump packs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Except these are probably going to replace the current jump pack Marines, so
they're 100%.
go panic buy, guys.
Go panic buy.
I
Man, you
like
guys
the
are
jump
really
pack.
into Marines for Tyranid people.
I mean, I don't have a hate boner for Marines. I just prefer my Gribbly bugs.
Yeah. Sorry, Dwarfenage, what were you gonna say?
I like the jump packs as bits. Like I think they're very nice, like round sci-fi
Yep.
bits for making stuff that isn't Marines.
Isn't Marines? Yes. Like what Colonel did that, right? He did his like drones, like tactical drones, and he used the
cool.
jump packs and they were really cool.
Yeah,
They'd
he
be
actually
great
just-
for the squats, the Votan. They look more like Votan than they look like Space Marines to me.
You do have a point there.
Mr. Pink, so the captain definitely has the little like aileron.
Yeah, I saw it on his legs. That's kind of cool. I feel like the captain with like a bathrobe on, he's kind of neat.
I have just left my shower.
Tactical bathrobes. You know, everybody in tactical bathrobes. That's good times. Oh, we got more. Oh, here's the Stern Guard normal box.
Multi-part Stern Guard, yeah. I actually really like the Stern Guard a lot. I love that they brought back
that
the
helmet
Mark
looked
7
weird.
style helmets.
It looked weird and like vertically stretched.
Oh, they did
Okay,
bring back the old
wait,
style helmet.
guys.
Mark 7s.
What I'm seeing here, there's some things that okay, so we thought we were so clever, but I feel like Space Marines are getting multi-part versions of all the shit that was in the Leviathan box, whereas Tyranids, they're just like, good luck. Although maybe we will get multi-part Leapers at some point. I don't know.
They gave us a lot of new stuff too.
True. That we can't complain, but like I am wondering where that.
Oh, we could definitely
Oh,
complain.
right.
100%.
That's all we can do. But like, I don't know where that. Where's the Screamer Killer at? Like, where's our multi-part Screamer Killer?
I feel like that might. I feel like new Carnifex. Call this tinfoil hat. I think new Carnifex is a next year thing, and I think the
I hope
Screamer
so.
Killer is going to be part of it.
I hope so.
am with Am Not David. That is a double flamer, and I am all about that business.
Oh, I didn't notice. Is it a heavy? And they're just doing it side by side instead of over
Yeah, I
under?
like that heavy flamer style as well.
It's actually
Interesting.
like pretty dope. Like,
I dig it.
I think it's pretty cool.
Maybe Twin Link, whatever.
it's not even like a crazy like redesign, but like it's just different enough to like, you know, stand out, but also be like, that's actually like not objectionable.
I've never been a fan of how they did the heavy flamer. I always thought it looked too similar to the multi-melta.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh, the redid one with like
No, the old version. Like I actually
okay.
prefer this side by side with the underslung tank on it. I think
You
it
have a point about it
differentiates
looking close to the multi-melta. I get that. Someone in is it Mall Ninja? Aren't they making new gaunts? Yes, you're right, Mall Ninja, that they are making new gaunts. Wow, they're taking the gaunts from the box and giving us a sprue. I guess that's what these could be, but who knows?
There's more elite space.
They're just rapid firing. Oh, here's your ancient. What is this? Ancient Terminator armor? Was that one of the rumors? I don't. Oh,
No,
that's a different thing.
Command squad.
Well, that's an
that
interesting heavy
bolter's
bolter.
dope.
That's a cool
Oh, that
pose.
guy's
Bionics.
cool. That guy's cool. Oh,
That guy's all right. This is an all right squad.
I like the banner. The banner
So
bears.
nice command squad.
I love
Oh,
that
this is
guy with
neat.
the bionic arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's all
this
right.
is actually
Command
a
squad.
pretty characterful unit.
Okay, these
Yeah.
Space Marines can live.
As bit
No, they
supplies.
can't.
Yeah. This must be what we would have gotten if the space
Yeah.
Space Marines had won.
conflict.
Yeah. It looks like they have targets above their heads. I know those are supposed to be like iron crosses or something, but it's like, shoot me here, bing! Shoot me here, blink!
Actually, funny
you
enough,
hit 5 in a
those
row,
iron
you'd be
halos
surprised.
actually provide them force fields.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were supposed to do. Unless you get shot in the iron halo.
It's like I could shoot them in the head, but they have that nice round thing right above
Yeah.
it, so let me shoot there instead.
Well, only
Yeah.
one guy, the guy with the biggest target, decided to not wear his helmet.
That guy's got a cool head. These are cool models.
Yeah, really.
Like, the dude with the-
sculpts.
I guess the only
actually
problem is-
actively like that heavy bolter. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
the dude with the banner is like carrying like a, I don't know, 6-inch length of 6-inch diameter pipe. It's a big honking banner there.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's Festivus.
I like
Did
how
anyone
I love how the one guy with the bionic arm has just one small plate of ceramite on the knee or on the elbow.
Yeah, he's like, I already blew it off. It's fine. Is the banner molded, Tom? Or is that just a fancy paint job? Maybe it is molded.
I think it's probably molded.
Yeah, they switched to doing all their banners molded.
Oh, damn. I thought you said that sometimes they gave you like one blank and one molded, but was that the old
No,
style?
I was complaining that they didn't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
The pointy power fist, because we definitely needed that.
Over
Yeah,
there,
always.
over there. Shoot that one over there. All right, okay,
That-
guys,
that
are
head
like,
sculpt's great though.
oh,
that-
I thought
that-
those were both Volkites, but one of them's a plasma. I thought like plasma was out and Volkite was in.
That one little gun was actually really cool.
So wait. Before they get to it, how likely do you put it that they're going to get a plastic Thunderhawk? Oh, scouts!
Oh, scouts!
Oh man, I have always loved
Bro.
scouts.
Bro,
Yes,
okay,
they got the
this-
visors.
visor.
Oh,
I don't play
sick!
Space Marines, but like scouts.
No,
are much
exactly.
welcome.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
These are
Like
pretty
this is
solid.
Agreed.
cool, and these models could be used for other things too.
Yeah. Okay. Also, Brother Pink is gonna love this because he's big on scouts. The only thing is their shoulders look weirdly broad for their legs. There's that one shot that looked weird. I love scouts. I've always loved scouts.
And I
Terminators
like
and
that
scouts.
they kind of went the same direction as they went with the Terminators, where they didn't really
Yeah.
change the designs.
They
all that
took the
much.
old pewter ones and made them big.
The design didn't need to be changed. It was
Yo,
perfect.
the mustache on this one guy up front. That's a great
Something about his
mustache.
body isn't doing it for me, but his mustache is pretty good.
It is also a little notch to the old chainsword. Can that be?
Is it? What's the old chainsword? Oh, you mean like the handguard?
Oh, the Raven Guard ones look really cool.
Oh, that's neat. Got a missile launcher. Got a Batman gun.
Yo,
Grapnel
so
launcher?
apparently, like having like the shoulder, like tuck heavy weapons is like a thing that you can have. Because like, what the hell? Like, where was that with all the Primaris stuff? So we
Yeah,
got,
you're
like,
right.
Frickin' Johnny 5 gun.
Hey, listen, Johnny 5 is trying real hard, all right? D-Templar the Crusader Scouts. Oh, is this what the Crusader Scouts are like? I'm not David? Is anyone familiar with the Crusader Scouts?
Oh, I'm not.
Were they like a preview? What are they, neophytes? Is that what they're called in
Yeah.
Templars?
Yes.
I had a friend who played Templars, so I had to learn this stuff. Yeah, I'm glad Scouts are not dead, Tom Wilson, because these look amazing. Got a shotgun. Dude with a knife. They got bolters. Oh, those bolters look good. They're not like bolt rifles.
I really like the chameleon cloaks, how they've got the little like power generators going down the cloak.
That
I missed that.
That one dude I think has like a bolt shotgun on the far right.
Amazing.
I thought it was just a shotgun.
It's a little bit different look from. I mean, it could just be a shotgun, but it's definitely not like a bolt rifle or a bolt gun.
Okay, guys, before they get to the next one, do you think there's going to be a plastic Thunderhawk?
No.
I'm predicting plastic
No.
Thunderhawk.
Not
I'm predicting
now.
Not
plastic
any,
Thunderhawk.
I would love
Didn't they
the.
announce?
What's the I think we'll see it. The what is it? The Storm Raven and the Firehawk gunship. I think we
Wait,
may see that.
Oh,
stuff.
but isn't
Is
that
it
like the size of a Thunderhawk or no?
No,
here's
it's like in between it and the Storm.
Is this where we say they lost? Regroup. Oh wait,
Okay,
it's just
so
a
they're
summary?
trying-
Okay, so that is the Space Marine release we did not see.
Yeah.
So Scouts
Well,
are
we spent all
cool.
this money on this video, so we might as well just show it to them anyway.
So
It's
like, go ahead.
It's like they made this trailer they just kept the trailer the same as if they would have won.
Yeah, certainly. And then they just changed it a bit to be like reinforcements, regroup, everything's fine.
No, I don't even think they changed the text. I think that was probably like what it was going to be anyway.
Oh
No. It wasn't planned beforehand. They wouldn't do
So
that.
they don't get a big plastic thing, right? Like we got a big Norn emissary. They didn't get anything like that.
No, they didn't even get the that new Dread repackage. It doesn't look like.
So
Oh,
I would say that the cheekiest thing they could do is to sneak like some new stuff that like unannounced stuff in this picture, and that would be great.
I wouldn't be
don't
able to
think
spot
they-
it. Looks like a
Yeah.
bunch of Marines.
Yeah, so Nick, you see the big flyer in the background? I say big, it's really not that
Yeah.
big, but the bigger flyer. So the
Yeah, that was
Storm
released a while
Raven-
ago.
The Storm Raven is between that and a Thunderhawk.
Oh, okay. I once faced a Storm Raven in my one and only tournament because one of my opponents I feel like was a bit of a jerk. I'm like, why are you bringing this giant ass Forge World? It was like a narrative tournament. He brought this giant ass Forge World gunship. So I tried to take that thing out with mining lasers and auto guns, and it did not go well.
Wah wah.
Wow.
About the Thunderhawk, didn't they reveal the plastic Thunderhawk on the community page?
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
joke one, isn't it?
It was the
It's the little
Aeronautica
one.
one.
They did that joke
Well,
before. That's an old joke.
They've done that
Didn't
joke
they do that-
twice now, actually.
Didn't they do that
They
joke
did it
before?
once
They
with
did.
the plastic Thunderhawk, and then they did it once before where they were like, "We're redoing the Thunderhawk," but it was just a new resin Thunderhawk.
Oh, okay. That's annoying.
I just don't know why they don't make one that it would literally be printing money.
Yeah, this is why I don't get it. Like, is it... is it because they want to sell more of the Forge World ones? Because, like, Forge World has a resin
maybe they
one,
gotta
right?
make back their investment on the Forge World one.
Are Thunderhawks in Horus Heresy? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
Same
so
with
maybe
the
that's
Storm
why.
Raven.
I mean, I would imagine that the costs of tooling a kit for like the Thunderhawk would just be very high.
Or sorry, the
I don't
Storm
know.
Raven is the big one. I'm thinking of a Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle is the like one in between the Thunderhawk and the littler one.
Oh, okay. Because the other one is like the huge ass transport that's bigger than a Thunderhawk, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, here's this
Swamp
thing.
Thing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Is it? Oh, it's a troll. It looks
You
like a
might be
troll.
right. Oh, it's a troll. It might
They
be a
have a
troll.
cave troll.
Nice, good reference.
The king of the. Oh, is it? What's his face?
What? Come on, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Well, he is very cool, but he's not
that
who
looks
I expected.
a little weird.
Look at those.
Yeah, the
horns.
dude, that awesome dude that I almost bought for no reason,
I
just because
love
he's cool.
the weird thing on his back. Kind of
The
cool.
update of the Trollkin is kind of. Are those new models as well?
No.
Why stand
No,
on
I
the
think those
are
tactical
old.
rock when you can carry it?
Oh wait, Nikki said she might have worked on this. The horns, the antlers.
Oh,
That was in the preview this week or last week. And
Frog
Nikki's
is
like,
a
I think I might have
Frog
worked on
game.
this.
Pretty nice.
I
like
dig it. Actually,
it's pretty cool.
I will never get it because I have no use for it, but he's pretty cool.
You know who's going to have a use for that? You know who's going to convert that into something cool for 40K? Anyone have a guess?
Borneo?
Grim and Gribbly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably Borneo too. Probably Borneo is always the right answer, but probably
love the,
Borneo as well.
I love the like cave painting etchings all over him.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cute.
Like on
Oh,
his
is
leg,
Nikki
he's
not
got a
here
little guy
anymore?
with a spear.
I love the little bits of skulls and little guys on his horns. Like the little
Yeah.
skeletons
Yeah.
are really good.
Yeah, the little fat mini troll is kind of cool. The mushrooms
Wait,
on his
what?
head.
There's a fat... Oh, I missed that one. Oh, that's cool.
I got a close up.
Like sweet.
Oh, dang. You know who's going to love this? So, see, this is weird. See those guys there on the far right? There's like that armor beside your mini troll.
Mhm.
That's the same armor that's on, I think. It looks very similar to what's on Catacross's Catacross, whatever the OCR
yeah.
guy.
Yep.
So, my boy, Manzak, he wants to make a whole force of people with that armor. So I wound up with two versions of the Catacross, one of the base and one of the actual model. And I like clipped out these like shields and armor plates to send to this guy because it's the only place you can get them. But there's more of them here, which leads me to believe that this might be a faction that they're like teasing.
So
That's going to come out later.
Not to burst your bubble. That's just what the new Soulblight skeletons look like.
Oh, is it?
Mhm. It's
Okay.
the same armor and shields.
Is it?
Trug is showing some crack there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently Nikki said she was mistaken. Great model though. I love the ruin on the back. So this was not something she worked on, which means we have something cool of Nikki's to look forward to.
Yeah, I think she was talking about the thing we were referring to as a Slanesh model.
No. Earlier in the week, or when
Oh.
this thing's antlers were previewed in the rumor engine, and Nikki posted saying, "I think that this rumor engine is something I worked on."
Oh, okay.
This is a pretty dope.
He's
model
pretty
for
cool.
people who like this kind of thing.
Not judging at all. Are
You
we?
know, if you're into that kind of weird troll stuff.
If you're into like, big trolls with butt cracks showing,
Yeah, man. This is a
Are there any other kind?
zone.
Look at their
Are there
big,
any other
strong
kind?
hands.
he could just cradle you.
I love how they design like the nose for like the new trolls.
I do too. I love his the only criticism I have is I don't like his beard placement. It's like he's got this gigantic neck beard. It's like
Yeah,
not
well,
growing from his chin.
You know what that's a version of? That's all of us.
Oh.
A giant neck
Oh,
beard.
these are old.
Oh, so
I wonder
epic
how big
Dawnbringer
that guy
narrative.
is compared to the other giant trolls that they aren't
Well,
showing.
so those
you kinda
trolls
see it
stand on
here.
50mm basis.
No,
Oh,
there's
that
a,
guy
There's
was-
that guy.
There's another bigger troll.
That's the orc guy.
but
Oh, they're finally getting their big pig. That pig is so cool. The riding pig.
Giants.
Giants.
Oh,
King Rod leads his stomp.
He's
This is
already been
all
released,
lore
though, right?
reference. I don't know.
Since
Okay,
since
that-
Flynn is not here, those are mega gargants.
Okay.
Yo,
Yep,
what's up
thanks.
with that like
He'll be
manticore
mad.
that they were
Well,
showing?
that they already
they just
previewed
showed
that.
him right next to that big troll. He looks like
Wait,
he's
was-
about the same height.
Wasn't there a thing right behind him that looked new? I thought there was a troll behind him that looked different. Had like a
No,
weird
that's
thing
the
on its
one
face.
troll that's like holding the centipede.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I got
They're
confused.
really big.
It looks like he's about the same height.
I think he's a little taller.
Yeah, he might be a little with the back thing. He's definitely taller.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is
But I
kinda
think they're about
reminding
the same
me-
height level, like head wise. So he's pretty huge, enormous.
This is kind of
Well-
reminding me of my Witcher 3 playthrough and how much the trolls in that game are amazing.
Yeah, He kind of looks like a troll and a leshy got it on, actually.
Yeah,
What's a
Yeah.
leshy?
it's sort of a wood
Yeah,
spirit.
forest spirit,
Okay.
plant spirit. It's a nature spirit that inhabits a plant.
Okay.
So there can be any type of plant.
If you haven't played Witcher 3, Mr. Pink, I recommend because it's a hell of a fun game.
Well, I'd have to play it on Switch, and I hear the Switch port is terrible.
It is.
Winds howling.
Winds howling? What? What's that?
Oh, if you play the game, you'll understand.
Okay.
Elitist.
I read oh what? What are we talking about? Oh, Holiday Box
an
might be
entire
cool,
army
but they
of
always sell it
pigs.
at my local shop. Yeah,
Okay, iron
Tyrannid
jaws.
people oh, that guy looks
Oh,
kind
I
of
like
cool.
that helmet.
Are these new? Oh, that might be new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, do I have to
missed
eat
that
my
by
words about
multiple
orcs? They're kind of neat.
No.
Wait, I believe they're
he's-
called Oryx now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're orcs.
The
Remember,
helmets are
orcs are
good.
not
Everything else
trademarkable,
is.
guys.
Ooh, are we getting new black orcs?
That'd be cool.
Or did they get discontinued?
I feel like I would like these more if they were painted differently.
Mhm.
Yeah, the yellow isn't a great color.
I
I
can't
was promised
tell
an
if these
Age
are
of the
models we
Squig.
already got.
I'm disappointed.
I can't decide if these are models we already have. They look kind of like the orcs that are already out, but I guess there's difference.
Lots
Well,
of
we're
art.
talking about the whole
I don't know
wave of
why. It just still makes me mad when they say the word auric. I get it was done for copyright.
Trying too
stuff,
hard?
but like
Trademark.
it's just so try hard. I hate it.
Yeah.
That is awful. I get what they were going for with the molten weapon, but that's just awful. And it's not how
It
it's
looks-
painted. It's just conceptually that's just really dumb looking.
It looks blunt.
That whole
Oh,
model's just like the squig is great. I love the
Also-
idea of an anvil squig, but like everything else about that model is just like why?
But if his sword is not still being made, how would you know he's a blacksmith?
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are the important questions.
I hate his armor too.
Oh, Mr.
He
Pink.
even
like
has a
the
little
lathe.
furnace on his back.
Oh,
Wait, no, but he's
Yeah.
got a cute. He's
Oh,
got a cute
no.
little. Look at his cute little tongs that are got teeth on them.
They are hog
Mm,
tongs, which are
yeah, I'm not feeling it.
I'm too distracted by the cauldron. Here.
Flonk is the
other
only
guy.
good part of this kit
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna sell 1,000 of them because of Clonk.
because of Clonk. Yeah, exactly.
People are gonna be like, I want to pre-order Clonk. They're like, you mean Zogrok? It's like, no, I mean Kronk. Give me Kronk.
It should have been Clonk and Zogrok Anvil Smasher.
Give me that Kronk Clunk. Give me that Crunk Clonk. Was someone saying Mr. Pink? What was that about?
Oh, I was just commenting because we were having a discussion in the Discord about how squigs have like multitude different like cool weird versions, and you were bemoaning the relative lack of rippers.
Yeah, where my cool rippers at, man? Where my cool like Nurgling style rippers?
Oh
Hit me
my
up.
god.
That's a Nidvember thing, just like all of the rippers.
Between the
Oh.
Bolter and me is gonna love these guys.
Because
They're
they're
gigantic weapons.
that axe is a
my
little
God.
large.
Like
Look at their
that's
feet.
ridiculous, even for orcs. I think. Like
I
that
mean,
just looks silly. This
I
looks
like the
World
jumpy
of
guy
Warcraft.
pose, but the weapons don't look
The
amazing.
weapons are just so big
That
and
That one-
chunky. It looks like they were like scaled up 30% from the rest of the models.
that one like axe sword thing, that looks
Yeah.
like one of the weapons from Stargate.
Buzler,
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I think these look like these weapons look World of Warcrafty.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
It's got
Was
a
it
little
Star Trek?
Oh, the
monster
Batleth?
hunter.
Oh, like you mean
Yeah.
like the what's it called? The are they called?
Klingon.
Klingon
blade.
Batleth. Yeah, we got a bit of
Yeah.
that.
Okay, those are
Yeah.
cool. I
Okay,
like
the
those a lot.
rightmost guy I think was the preview picture.
Yep,
At the
could be.
kind of like his like skull helmet.
I think
I
this is a
actually
dual
kinda like
build, but
these
why are there
guys.
only 3?
I love
Why
that the orc wearing in the middle, he's wearing an orc skull as a helmet.
Yeah.
And it's the size of a normal orc head?
Well, orcs can grow, so orcs can be radically different sizes. So
Okay.
that kind of makes sense.
But I just get night goblins vibes from this one.
Yeah, definitely. Like they are now having their own fanatics.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
right,
They
yeah.
are like orc fanatics.
Ooh,
Okay.
So,
All
okay,
right.
the boar head masks are pretty dope.
Okay. So these look kind of like the black orcs we wanted on the first orc release. So I actually kind of like these.
Oh, these are nice.
Are
Sorry,
they-
I've paused my stream. I don't know how, but
Are
I
they
like the guy on the
dropping
far
other
right.
Ard boys?
No, they're probably just adding these, aren't they?
Because they're named the same. So I think they might be replacing the other box because it's kind of ugly.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah, I think you're right. So these are basically black orcs, just like the old Ard boys were basically black orcs, except these actually look more spiritually similar to black orcs.
Oh, so this is kind of like how they like redid Stormcast. Didn't they redo Stormcast? The tall boys with the spears?
No, they did keep the old ones too.
Oh, they did? Okay.
So for Stormcast are more like Space Marines, where it's like, oh yeah, these are my Stormcast intercessors. These are my Stormcast rangers.
Yeah.
And they just change the silhouette.
Okay. I thought that might be like a Primarising of Stormcast, but no.
I think they just mentioned that these are meant to kind of look similar to the old black orcs, like spiritually. I think I heard him mention black orcs. The helmets are very similar to the old black orcs.
yes.
I do not have the money to start collecting orcs.
Nope. But that big
but
pig!
if I would,
Everyone wants that
I
big
would
pig.
get-
The big pig is really cool. I do like the pig a lot.
Kajan, what are you saying?
If I had the money, I would be starting collecting these.
Cool, okay. That's a good vote of
And
confidence.
probably take them and convert them into 40k orcs.
I agree they'd look cooler if they had a different paint scheme.
Yeah,
the
I'd
yellow's
like
neat,
to see
but-
them with a different color scheme.
Take
Iron
some of these
Jaws.
guys and take some of those new Bone Guy 40k orcs and just mash them up.
Yeah.
Make the new Bone
What-
Guy orcs
what-
and the Savage orcs.
What I like
Bone
about
guy.
these, you can change the shields and stuff a little bit to make it look like actually metal plates and metal shields. And I
Mhm.
think you can use these, unlike the other ones, the earlier versions, to convert them into 40k orcs.
Oh yeah, I think it would
Oh,
be
yeah.
a much easier conversion than the old ones.
Mhm.
I don't remember how bad the old ones were. I don't remember them being that gross, but apparently they're horrible.
I'll
They're
find
pretty
it for
bad.
you.
The problem with the old ones is they really
Oh,
look
another
like
Space Marine? Oh, Horus
bone
Heresy.
armor.
Oh,
and
Horus Heresy. Some
Is it
armor
Mark
type that everyone's
2?
exciting for.
Is it Mark
I
2?
can't keep track.
It looks like
Sure?
Mark 1?
Mark 7?
Mark 2 is iron. And
I'm thinking it's Mark 16.
no, that's Mark 3. Mark 3.
Cool story, Mark.
That's Mark 3.
My God. This is
I
you
think.
guys are all
could be
Space
wrong.
Marine fans. Why are you infiltrating my Tyranid channel with your Space Marine nonsense?
I'm pretty sure it's
it's Mark 3.
Steve.
Oh no, maybe it's Mark 6. Oh, it's Mark 4. I can't believe it. Ah! Like, what are you doing to me?
Don't make me go back in time and pick up that little clip about you gushing
that is
over
Mark 2.
Horus Heresy Marines, my dear
Oh
friend.
damn it, you jerk! You wouldn't. You wouldn't. And make
He
it make
would.
another meme. Make another meme about Horus Heresy enjoyers versus Horus Heresy superfans.
Oh, it's Mark 3. Okay. What is the difference between Mark 3 and Mark 2? I can't remember.
The studs.
Oh yeah.
I actually like the Power Fist.
Oh yeah, it is kind of nice. Like a little more svelte than like 40k Power Fists.
It looks more like something you can punch with.
Dwarfenage, I'm shooting some B-roll for you, but I'm also vacuuming, and I didn't
Okay.
mute the mic on the camera, so don't be deafened.
Okay. Ard boys are already off the website.
Wow.
What?
Huh.
Wow. Pretend they
They were
never
pretty bad.
existed.
They're pretty bad. I'll find you a picture.
Okay.
Death
Thanks.
Guard players everywhere are rejoicing right now.
Oh
Why?
yes.
Oh, these are Death Guard? This is
These
Death
are
Guard armor?
very the Mark III is kind of the classic Death Guard armor.
Neat.
Oh,
Well, they've got little
Especially the
armored, like,
helmets.
loincloth things. That's interesting.
And yet they didn't paint one as a Death Guard.
You gotta do that yourself. Why are they just like... Oh, I guess red is, like, word bearers. What's the gray one? Is that Death Guard before they went Death Guard?
That's Space Wolf.
Oh, they're just mentioning Death Guard. All I heard
They
is
were
Death
like,
Guard.
it's really well suited for these chapters that are very rugged and tough, and then they paint 2 of them as Thousand Suns and Ultramarines.
They're rugged and tough. Come on. Oh, what else we got? Oh, my boy! Bring me my boy!
The Dorito.
Bring me my boy! Oh yeah, get a clip of this, Symbiote Joe. Oh yeah, dare it, day. Dorito Dreadnought, bring me them Doritos. Oh yeah, load those Dorito launches right in my mouth. Oh yeah, double barrel, quad barrel. Ooh, missiles too. I would go.
I like the dead Marines. They just
yeah.
I didn't see that.
Jones is acting weirdly.
So okay, listen. Space Marines can go die in a dumpster. I will keep all of their dreadnoughts. I will just make a force of Space Marine dreadnoughts, especially Horus Heresy Space Marine dreadnoughts like this and the Leviathan. Oh yeah, that would be my life.
Yeah, I forgive you for that.
Dreadnought.
How do you not love a Space Marine dreadnought?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Boxy boys. You know what they're called in Germany?
The original ones.
Dear German friends, what are they called in Germany?
Cybots.
Cybots. That's right.
Cybots?
That you know what? Yeah. That is the reason that Marco Highfleet Moloch learned English. Because he opened the codex and it said Cybot, and he's like, fuck that, no way. There's gotta be a better name for these things.
As everyone should do.
Nikki says, I like the walking ones, but still a few triangle legs. Oh, is that Mark III? Is she talking about? I don't know. I think it's the Mark III. Their gate. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Dorito Dreadnought. Give me the Dorito Dreadnought. I love it. Weird plasma gun. What?
I dropped a picture of the Oryx in the chat for this.
Okay. Let's see if I can find it. I can never find the chat for this bloody thing.
I feel like this picture leaked a while back.
If you go by where little faces are, there's a little window that says open chat.
Oh, here we go. I found it.
Oh, man.
The old school Land Raiders.
I love the old school Land Raider.
Was that a new release or an old release? The old Land Raider.
I think that's already out. I think they just added a sprue with the Mark III pilot or Mark III.
Oh, is this a box set?
Guy.
I think.
Is this a box set?
The one that...
Yes, it is a box set. It is called a battle group.
Oh, and it's all the Mark III dudes.
Yeah.
See, I don't get this Horus Heresy thing. Like, don't you want a variety of different marks, or you want all your guys to be the same mark?
No, because at the historical battles, they were wearing exactly that mark of armor.
Okay, Dwarfenage. A picture tells 1,000 words, man. Those are some rough-ass orcs. Wait, those came out in Age of Sigmar?
Yeah, they're not that old.
They were like one of the first releases.
No, those are ugly-ass Age of Sigmar releases. Oh, I'm so glad they redid those orcs. I'm way more interested in those orcs all of a sudden.
Very good update.
I think they wanted to keep them in the same like silhouette as the old orcs, and they've moved away from that in all of their orcs across all their ranges, and so they updated the Ard boys to reflect that as well.
Okay.
Whoa,
that's that gore guy.
What's that?
Warcry.
That was neat.
Warcry. Okay, I'm interested in
what?
This What's this?
Tell me more.
Hunger is
gnarly. Gnarlwood is hungry.
Gnarlwood is the setting.
Oh, that's those. What are those things?
Buck. Hey.
Oh, the Yetis. The Yetis.
Yeah. From Ogre Kingdoms or whatever.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at those good doggos.
So it must be Cities of Sigmar, Warband, and yep. And then ogres.
Kind of swordish. It looks like an ogre.
I will say I like the City of Sigmar.
Oh, hello, wow!
It's a Yeti.
Oh,
the Yetis!
Dang!
I hope this is a teaser.
Oh no! Oh
the
my!
Or whatever they're called. Oh wow, these are cool.
Oh!
All right. I'm just gonna say
Mm.
put it out right here now. Perfect for Gene Stealer cult.
Oh yeah.
No,
oh,
dude,
yeah, I
perfect for
need those
grotesques.
Gene Stealer cults.
Grotesques.
And
Grotesques.
grotesques,
Perfect for
yeah.
ogre. Okay, who wants the good dogs? Let's split that box.
I take the dogs.
Okay, you take the dogs. I'll take the Yetis. Damn.
Okay, that's pretty.
It is a
Oh,
box
man, those
even with
gorgeous
terrain.
wow,
Oh,
look
look,
Whoa,
that's
that terrain looks
terrain.
Here it is.
cool.
That is Tyranid terrain. You.
Oh, it's
Dude,
like
that's
the
a
great,
Oh,
it's the
Sarlacc.
Great
wow.
Mall.
Wow.
Okay,
There's the
yeah.
Sarlacc pit. We all know what it is.
I
For
guess
those
I'm buying a
that are not
Warcry
aware,
box.
The
they
Great Mall.
have
What?
had the same terrain in the Warcry box for the last like 4 sets, and this one is brand spanking new.
Nice.
Oh, they have. That's sad. I
That
think he
is-
just said that. Just said something about Warcry for 2 or 3
Okay, I'm
years
not
at this
splitting the
point.
box. I need it all.
Okay, that's tasty.
This is. Oh,
I don't know
wow.
that I
Yeah,
love the legs, but
gorgeous.
I think these guys have potential for homunculus. For,
These
like,
guys
grotesques.
are definitely got a lot of potential for a lot of different.
Not
like,
this one. I don't love this one, but some of the
This
other ones look
one's
really good.
not the best, but
Gorger Maw Pack. Okay.
They're
You know what
also they're very good homages to the originals as well. Like they're
They are, but they're
phenomenal.
better.
I
Yeah.
will say I like that they have a little bit of fat on them.
But not too much, like
Oh,
the
so
ogres.
these are gorgers. These aren't Yetis. These are gorgers.
Because like gorgers were like very like gaunt, Mr.
Right.
Pink, if you aren't aware.
And didn't they have
Yetis
they
were
had
furry.
that one with like the didn't they have like bindings over their eyes? Like that guy with the bindings over his eyes
A
reminded
lot
me
of
of the
them did,
gorgers.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember those dudes. For some reason I have like the Ogre Kingdoms stuff sticks in my brain very well. Even though I'm not like crazy about Ogre Kingdoms, but like when it came out, I think it was still kind of like, oh shit, that's not good. The way that they had done the miniatures was
kind of
unique. What's that?
literally just the center guys like kind of meh, but like
No,
I
the rest is
love
yeah.
the motion and like the expressions on all the rest of them. And
I'm
love how
hoping that
long
the
their
center guy
arms
might be a
are.
bad angle. You know
The
what I
center
mean?
guy
Like
is mostly like, I think it's the symmetry of the pose for me. It looks kind of unnatural.
I think
Yeah.
he's a little too like old school orc pose. His neck is just like way too low.
Which also could be what Mr. Pink was saying with the angle.
yeah.
These are all right.
Those doggos are pretty
Wilder
dope,
Corpse
though.
The dog-
Hunters.
great.
You know what you're
I
gonna
love
do with
the Kraken
these?
guy.
You're gonna keep the doggos, and then you're gonna trade all the dudes to all of the Blanchitsu Inc. 28 dudes. Because they're gonna be loving this shit.
Yeah.
Or to your local dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons or something like that.
Yeah, that works too.
Because
Yep.
they make great bandits.
Yep.
Also rogues or fighters or rangers.
I actually bet between the Bolter and me will love these models.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think the
I
crossbows
love how we're
are
taking
very
bets
reasonable.
on what the gents are gonna love.
Yeah, like
Between the bolter
Even
me
those-
pool. Yeah.
even the crossbows are like actually realistic size, except for that one, but it's actually semi-realistic
Yeah.
size if it's supposed to be like a heavy crossbow.
Oh, that's the
Here's the
mob
money
pit.
shot.
Ooh, load.
Okay, like
Oh, give me the Sarlacc. Nim, 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 nim. That's like an evolution of like the old Tyranid terrain from Battle for McCrag.
you know what would be kind of fun to do with this maw?
Everything.
A tyrannocyte like mouth.
Oh, interesting.
It's a pupper.
Hubber. Hubber is defending
Something
dwarfenage.
I'm
upside
kind of
down
vaguely interested
skull?
in the skull too.
Yeah,
The
that's
skull?
an upside down skull.
This whole thing is like pretty
Everything
dope.
about this kit is yes, I need it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gib. Gib.
And what's the rest of the terrain? Like that's still pretty cool, but like
Did he just say it's really like adding horror to Warhammer?
yeah, maybe.
Did he really say
Warhammer
that?
could use Warhammer could use a
as
little
if
more horror.
Warhammer
Come on.
historically has ever had a deficiency in horrible
Have-
things.
Have you
What? No, it
not
hasn't had
seen-
really horror. Come on.
Have you
Warhammer?
not seen Nagash?
Yeah,
You
but like he's
can't
kind of
be
goofy,
scared
right?
of that. Well, the original one. The new one was a little better and modernized. Ooh, vamps.
talking
Oh,
about
oh,
that.
God.
Oh, there you go,
Orphanage.
Oh, it's
Dwarfenage.
Blood Bowl. God damn it. I was so sure it was going to be Isabella.
ooh.
Oh, vampires!
Oh, they're cool.
Okay, I'm finally going to do Blood Bowl.
They look
Well,
good.
I can tell that
That could
Dwarfenage's,
definitely be
bank
used
account's
for
going down.
Isabella.
Oh, that one's cool. I like that one.
Okay, these are all dope.
There's a
This
lot
is
of
a cool
models.
Blood Bowl team.
Yeah. Put the blood in Blood Bowl. That's a good one. Ooh. I like that one, dude. Front.
Okay, I still don't think they've shown that one silhouette, though.
I don't
that
think
I
they
thought
have
was
it yet.
Isabella.
No, there's no.
No, it's Old
chalice.
World. It's gonna be Old World.
You're kidding me? I missed
I'm
vampires.
still betting.
These are
still
cool
betting
models.
It's Isabella.
Look at the
Dwarfenage.
head on that guy. I can't believe I
Dwarfenage,
missed
you're the
this.
vampire. Come on, tell
I
me.
was
Yeah.
good. I can't believe I missed this. Look at these. Look at these. They have like the perfect armor plates. Look at all these head options. Like they have like ghouls in there that are like Victorian looking, where they're like still like ghouls or like thralls. And then like look at oh my god, look at this lady,
Puffy
this
shirts.
like buff lady.
Puffy shirts.
Look at this buff lady in the top. Look at her cool head.
Yeah.
Look at how buff she
Yeah.
is, and she's like a awesome
I like the
Victorian
hanging
lady.
bat.
Look at how like just this guy
Like-
honestly he's a little too what's the word I'm looking for?
Pimp?
Already?
Piratey,
He's
yeah.
very basic. He looks very basic.
This
He's
lady,
he's a stereotypical like Dracula looking guy. But this lady, oh my gosh, look at her. She's so strong. Oh man, powerful lady. She's just like out there. She's beyond. She's like screw the being like a
Patriarchy?
debutante in the courts. She's just like on the battlefield ripping people in half.
I like
Okay,
that.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was looking for,
Yeah,
Dwarfenage. Thank you.
That one is a little too Bela Lugosi for me.
Ah, they're so cool. They're neat. I like the one with the friggin' bat. Like, why not?
Yep.
Bring your bat to the pitch. Come on.
Yeah, the bat is the hanging bat is fantastic.
Mhm.
Pointing. There's.
The
I-
middle
I have-
dude in this one is kind of great because he's got that exposed arm with like.
Although, wait,
Band-Aid.
look at how like bowed their legs are. That's a little.
Yeah, it's because they're basically exsanguinated. Because they're just getting
Okay.
like drunk all the time. So they're just like half dead,
Another
half
board
alive.
Ooh,
Another
ooh,
board game. Oh, is this Warhammer Quest?
Underworlds.
Underworlds, yeah. So
What's
it's gonna
Underworlds?
be
Death
look
Forge.
like
Forge?
the Sea Elves.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sea
Oh,
Elves.
there we
Oh,
have
what
one
is
that?
synergy.
Oh, there you go.
Slash.
Oh, possible Nikki
Oh,
sighting.
squid!
Whoa!
Oh my
Whoa!
god, I need that squid.
The squid, I
Oh
need it.
man! Okay,
Ooh,
this
the
one
little
not so
squid,
much.
Jellyfish.
Oh,
Hello
it's squid.
there.
Oh,
Okay, so they clearly know that they just need to make a lot of like, ooh,
that thing
yeah,
is fucking
ooh, yeah,
great.
That's a different spin. Ooh,
Wow,
Ooh.
all
God.
the Ganeshi models are great.
Oh,
Did Nikki just knock it out of the park with another Underworlds band?
Is
for
this
chaos?
all you, Nikki?
I mean, would we be surprised?
No, we would
I
not
mean,
be surprised.
Yo, I need
Uh,
I
but-
need that squid, dude.
But what
Nikki
sucks?
confirms it's all her.
What
Yay.
Nikki
sucks is you're gonna
confirms
have to buy the-
yay.
Hey, Nikki.
I'm curious how much of that is Nikki.
So what sucks is that you're gonna have to buy that whole box to get those Slanesh guys. Which is why I
I
don't
mean,
Yeah,
have
but you get a
squid
squid,
too.
buddy. You get a
But you
squid.
get
Get the squid as well, dude.
Just wait. They'll come out separate. Just wait.
No,
Don't let the FOMO
the-
get you.
No. These ones don't. Because I've been tracking
What?
the Underworld starter sets. They don't ever separate.
Hey.
What? Come
they,
on.
They
Yeah.
don't. No.
Oh dang.
But they will
Aw,
be
man.
available forever.
Yo, this
is-
squid dude.
That's the plus side.
This squid dude is awesome. I can't.
They're
I can't
all
look away from
really
them.
great.
Everything's very good.
Honestly. I mean, the elves are meh, but everything else is fantastic.
Yeah.
All three of the Slaneshi guys, the squid, and the little jellyfish are great.
And Nikki says I worked on both. Yep. Super happy to see them.
Wow. Oh man, I
Oh,
love the
Nikki, did
tentacle
you do
legs.
that thing in the middle? Like,
No,
because
these
that
are-
thing in the middle is, oh god, it's
Look
amazing.
at the way the fat sags.
Oh,
Yes.
The
Chunk-
tentacle
Oh.
legs, I need that. I already have plans for that.
Oh, the
Like,
tentacle legs are
chunky
so
models.
creepy.
I need
Chunky
that.
models are always kind of great. Like,
yeah, I need all of these. Oh, the tongue in the middle of the claw.
Yeah,
And the
that's a
center
little
guy.
creepy.
oh, that's really cool.
Oh,
Rice
so it's
Fold
like
Discord.
so it can like taste while it's like
It's
strangling somebody.
it's like a
Gross.
parrot beak.
The sort of like ninja demonette on the right too is like
Yeah.
got a great movement to it.
I don't see a demonette there. I see a gene stealer cultist. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Look, they're the same picture, okay, Darth Bob.
These are the same picture.
Yeah.
Corporate asks you to find the differences.
Yeah.
There's the same picture.
Oh man.
Oh,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
squid.
Kajan says, "Amazing work, Nikki." We all gotta give Nikki a bit of a, because this is so cool.
Nikki, thank you for existing.
Yes. And like, I don't know. I'm so glad that so many of your cool stuff made it through.
So who's replacing the head of their Death Leaper with this guy?
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, it's so creepy.
I'm not 100% sold on the eyebrows, but the rest is
I'm
pretty
not gonna
The
lie, I
eyebrows.
love
I
the
like them because they're
eyebrows.
extreme. I like them because they're extreme.
Just put
You
some
could just-
googly eyes
The
on it.
dude, the
Based on
dude
the
like
size,
with
a
the leg
hive
up on the
tire
rock
might
is
be more
cool.
appropriate.
Oh, maybe.
I like the jellyfish.
The jellyfish are fantastic.
Yeah, the jellyfish are great.
You know what? She's a good vampire. The middle chick.
Yep.
And you know, the
They're
other
all
two are good
good.
vampires too. Yeah.
I
They're
don't
all
know
good
what it
vampires.
is. I don't know what it is about the sea elves. I just feel like every time they release the sea elf models, they look really badly proportioned to me.
Is it
That
because
middle
the like
lady
heads are
does
so
not look well
fine
proportioned to
and the
me.
weapons are so
Let's
big?
look how big her
Yeah.
head looks compared to the size of her legs.
It's the weapons. Is a huge
Just
part
think
of it.
it's the weapons. They're so
and
big.
The weapons and the helmets, I think, are I think the things that kind of detract the
Breakneck
most.
Slaughter. Who are Breakneck Slaughter and Force of Frost? Are those like future war bands?
I believe so.
Where's that one? Where's that one model from the CLs that like has really short legs?
No, I think you're thinking about the High Elves, don't you?
Is it high
That lady?
elves?
The lady with the veil?
I don't think so.
Doesn't she have really short legs?
Let me see if I can find that.
Well, Nikki said they kept the jellyfish. Ah, I'm assuming that wasn't the original drawings, which is great because those jellyfish are great.
Yeah.
I guess I'll buy this box.
Got some vampires in there.
Yeah, I'll have to buy this box and the vampire football box.
The vampire football box is so good. I might have to buy that. I don't even know what I do with it. It's just so neat.
Dark Eldar.
We can.
Yep,
come
Dark
up with
Eldar, thank you.
projects. Oh, dang.
Sea Elves are always good for
That
Dark
works.
Eldar. I bought a
gotta
bunch
keep
of
that
those. I haven't
zombie.
deployed them yet. Oh, I gotta get you that zombie.
Dark Eldar.
No, I said you got to keep that zombie and use it for your bases. For the
Oh,
vampire.
or
range.
use it for my my Neurogaunts, but I haven't really shown them off yet.
Not David said in the chat he needs someone to use the squid as lictor head.
Isn't that what Kajan just said? Who was the one who just said that? Oh, here you go. Here you go.
Oh, there it is.
It's her.
This is
Unicorn?
old
This
world.
is
It's
this
her.
isn't.
It's
It's
her.
not Isabella. This is
Oh no, you're right. It's what's her face?
The
It's
lady.
the lady of the lake or
the
whatever.
lady of the
Oh,
lake.
yeah.
Yo,
The
they got
paint
a
job
lot
on that
better at
horse looked-
sculpting the unicorn and like horse faces.
Well,
Yeah.
fabulous.
Wow, she does look
Yeah.
great though.
It looks like a different style of sculpting from Games Workshop. Like, it's good.
It's because it's
Like
old world,
it's
so
good.
they're separating out the brand from
Yeah.
regular AOS, but keeping it more in line with the original
This-
Warhammer Fantasy settings.
So you
a
think this is
beautiful
resin?
sculpt.
It looks like plastic.
Wow.
Maybe it is resin.
At
A
least
non-round
shard.
base. The internet will go crazy.
Square bases for life.
Yeah, it is. if I was into Bretonians, like a lot of people are, I know that is yeah, cool. I'm happy. I'm happy for all the enjoyers of unicorns and ladies on horses.
Side note: if they ever made a plastic version, like new version of the Green Knight, I would just
Green
buy it.
Knight! I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
That
That
model
one
was
will be
fantastic.
a banger.
Yeah, because
That would be damn cool.
Pretty sure
'Cause that
everybody
model
who
was, like,
participates in Golden
fantastic.
Demon will lose their shit when that model comes.
Everyone at
out.
what?
This
Golden
inevitably,
Demon?
everybody who does Golden Demon will collectively.
Yeah, there
shit
should just
their
be a Green
pants.
Knight category.
Yeah. I think I read somewhere that like the Green Knight is like the most submitted model for Golden Demon.
This damn
Yeah,
fine.
I'd believe it. This I could see being a pretty good model for painting stuff.
Although something about the legs is throwing me off.
Oh,
Oh, there you
wow.
go.
I like
Oh
the cup.
god.
I like
Well,
the cup.
the weird thing is she's not riding side saddle,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is kind of
True.
an interesting decision there.
Mm.
Not that I say, I'm saying that she has to ride side saddle, but just in terms of if you're going with a historical fantasy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But man, I forgot how ugly the goddamn angry ponies were back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Oh god,
the anger
the
ponies.
old GW horses were so bad. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I kind of love them.
I mean, they're lovable and it's like, oh, you're so ugly, you poor sweet ugly child.
Like I have a bunch of the skeleton horses, and they're terrible, but they're so good at the same time. For the Black Knights or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Is this gonna be
man.
the only like old world like thing that they're revealing?
Oh, there you go. They
Yeah,
just said that is a resin
so.
miniature.
Oh.
Well.
Boo.
Oh man, the chat is just going like, boo, no.
You think so? Or are they actually?
No, in the Twitch
No,
chat right now.
Twitch
It's just
chat,
like everyone's like,
all
no.
booing.
Oh, they are? Shit, okay.
Yeah. It's not terribly surprising about that. But
Resin, why?
I love how they're just like, oh, everything's great. What a great miniature. And everyone's like, I hate it.
We
Why
have
is it
one last
resin?
thing. The
This might be the showstopper miniature.
The
Is this old
showstopper-
world? What
It's
are we still
another-
waiting
We're
for?
still
it's another
missing the
Space
last.
Marine.
We're still missing the
The
last
showstopper.
silhouette.
Plastic Thunderhawk.
We're still
Sanguinus is
missing the
back.
last
Okay, what is it?
Okay, they're really
What is
talking
it?
this up.
What is
better
it? You're
be a
talking it
big
up, Eddie.
reveal.
It's going to be a joke. It's going to be tiny. It's going to be the Christmas miniature. Watch.
Oh yeah, watch it be the.
Oh, whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh shit, they did it!
Oh.
Oh, load!
Fulgrim!
Okay.
Fulgrim!
Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh my god, he's
Oh.
beautiful!
He's glorious.
He's
Ooh.
beautiful!
I'm
It's
surprised
Marathi's boyfriend.
they're showing him whole.
Okay, that is
Oh.
accurately talked about.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Damn.
I
Oh
Oh my
my.
god, he's gorgeous! God, they knock it out of the park with the freaking Demon
That's a-
Primarchs every time.
That's a $200 model. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
100%,
$200 model. Look at the size of
Oh
those wings.
my
How are you going to transport that
God.
thing?
God,
Well, you have to
God.
magnetize the wings.
They can't even put them on screen. Look, they're trying to show them, but they can't because the wings are too damn big.
No, what you need to do is call a separate Uber for this model to wherever you need to go.
Okay, you take off the top two arms, keep the middle arms.
Apparently,
cut off the
Jordan
legs.
called this. Apparently, Jordan Hill called this. I did not know that. I missed
Wait,
that.
did they say it's resin?
No. What? Don't do that to me. No.
The wings wouldn't be able to support themselves if they were resin. There's no way.
Depends on how they would fit in.
This
Yo,
can't be resin. Twitch will
this
revolt.
This is fantastic.
No! Oh no! It is resin!
Oh no!
Forge World Sculptors!
Oh no!
Where's the chat?
I
I want to see the
don't care,
chat.
it's
Show me the
beautiful.
chat. Where's the chat?
No, not resin.
Where's the chat? How do I find the chat? Damn it.
Cancelled. No.
Here we go.
30K. Resin, why though?
Yeah, this is resin. What? Not 30K cheese. Oh.
This would have made one hell of a vampire.
Wait,
I
let's see
believe
them try and
the
sell the
answer is
fact that
just
it's resin.
fakes.
I mean, okay, so I know y'all are resin haters. I that doesn't bother me that much. I'm still blown away by this freaking model.
This is a
This is gorgeous.
beautiful sculpt.
This
Oh,
is
look at the anger.
I love that they kind of harkened back to the old Forge World Keeper of Secrets with his leather glove with the little claws.
Yeah.
It's definitely a reference to the old Forge World Keeper.
Yo, these wings are
It's Horus
outrageous.
Heresy.
These wings
But I'm
are
sure they're
absolutely
probably going to
outrageous.
integrate him into 40K with this. Because
Yo,
I mean, they wouldn't do a plastic.
Wait, this is Horus Heresy?
Yeah.
Top left.
Up at the top left.
So that's a cool model, but like, I don't know. I kind of think that I'm with everybody with the boo resin. Like, although I gotta say, oh dude, Eric, thanks buddy. Eric just did a super chat. Thank you so much.
The yacht club.
Oh, he's already got a sticker. He's already in the yacht club. He's been a long time contributor to the yacht club. Yes, if you'd like to contribute to High Fleet Moloch's yacht club, you can send us a super chat. Okay, I'll get this chat off here. Who cares?
Appreciate it, fellow man of culture.
Yes, Symbiote Joe started the yacht club. I think he was the first person to ever make a contribution. Although that may have been Arath. Wasn't Arath the first one who gave me a super chat and I didn't know what to do? And then Symbiote Joe's like,
yes.
That.
I was not the first one because I did not know super chats were possible.
Yeah, I feel like he did it, and then you were like, "That's a thing. I can do that." Oh, this
cringe. Oh my god.
What?
All right, well, that was it. But man, that's a hell of a model for them to like.
That was a
finish
pretty
on.
good preview overall, even without any Tyranids. Like,
that was decent.
I mean, basically, there was basically Tyranids with that giant maw in the ground.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Like, I
We can
was
loot
not
that.
expecting Demon Fulgrim to show up at Nova 2023. Wow.
So I kind of like. If you look at Fulgrim, what was the last? Orc, Nikki's Slanesh person, the lady on the horse, the jump pack, and the Trogoth or whatever.
Okay, so it was jump packs after all.
Yeah, jump pack Space Marines. So like with Fulgrim, I'm not that surprised that he's Forge World, because if you looked at like the quality of the sculpt, it was very fine. Like the arms were very fine, the face was very fine. Like, I feel like I should have seen that coming as Forge World. I was like, it's weird. His arms don't look super long. I don't know. I think that's weird. Why are they releasing Demon Primarchs at Forge World now?
Well, this is supposed to be, I think, Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Ascended Horus thing. Like they showed that there's that new Horus model.
'Cause they did say a long time ago that all of the Primarchs that became demons during the Heresy will eventually get demon models.
From
and
Forge
they said
World.
that in the context of Forge World. Now, what I'm guessing is maybe Fulgrim was in development before, like, they started doing the plastic demon Primarchs, and so
really, that
Games
would have been a long
Workshop
time
was just
ago.
like, well, yeah, I mean,
This
I
thing
don't know.
came out in like 20. Didn't Magnus come out in 2016, 2015?
I don't remember. I think
because
it was like every 2 years, wasn't it? Up until
So what happened is, I know that Mortarion came out just after just around 2017, because I was at Games Workshop HQ in the US in 2017, and one of the staffers there said he'd seen Mortarion and he was beautiful. So I think Mortarion came out just before 8th edition.
Yeah, he would have been right before 8th edition came out, because that was about the time that, a lot of people came back because the rules were like fun-ish.
I think because
Yeah.
because weren't they like the first villains of 8th edition?
Yeah,
Yes.
Death Guard.
Death Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
However, oh man, and I was so excited because like I saw that Fulgrim and I'm like, wait, this is plastic? And then I was like, oh, that means we're gonna get Emperor's Children, but apparently not. Well, I guess we just got World Eaters, so they gotta like take their time for Emperor's Children.
It's gonna happen eventually. Like it has to. Like
Yeah.
we need a new Lucius. We need new Noise.
All right, so what did everyone like most in the preview? Go, Dwarfenage.
Take a guess.
Vampires.
It was the Chaos. It was the Slanesh demons, and then the vampire.
Oh, okay. There you go. You mean the Nikki special?
Mm-hmm. That was a great
Nice,
box.
good choice.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Good choice. Symbio.
I'm struggling. Because the Slanesh demons, yes, high rank. The vampires also very high on top, but there is that sexy mortar rain.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That took me by surprise, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm still under woo of that thing and what can be done with it. But I think it is a close one between Slanesh demons and the vampires.
Cool.
They both take the first place, I think.
Nice. Good choice. Will, Darth Bob, who wants to go next?
You can go, Will.
I'm pretty much right there with Joe. Both the Slaneshi demons and those vampires are great. Like I don't even play either of those games, and it's like
No.
Like they're very tempting to like get. And
Okay.
as I think other people mentioned, like I think they're also adaptable for various killer cult or whatever stuff. So
Yeah, I love
like,
that the vampires have like normal looking clothes. Like some kind of weird Victorian like garb. They don't have weird armor. They're just like, yeah, I'm just rolling up in my blouse to play some
Makes
some
them
Blood
really
Bowl.
good for converting into other armies.
Yep. Kajan, what are you saying?
I'm also going with the Slanesh models.
Man, Nikki is knocking it out of the park with these. Everyone's loving the Slanesh.
And I also like some of the vampire. I mean, all the vampire models are great, but there are a select few I really liked.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Yeah, that would be my pick.
Sweet. Darth Bob?
So for my own personal like collecting and like stuff I'm definitely 100% going to buy, it's got to be the Slanesh demons and the Gorgers. I love the Gorgers.
Thank you. I'm like, where's the love for my Gorgers at?
Yeah, the Gorgers are fantastic.
Shit.
But there is a childhood part of me that remembers how Emperor's Children were the first army I ever collected and sees that Fulgrim and just gets giddy with excitement.
Whoa, okay.
So I actually think I'm gonna say Fulgrim got me the most excited in this preview.
Wow.
Fulgrim blew me away. I think that model is about as close to perfect as you could have made Demon Fulgrim. The only thing missing is that he's plastic. Otherwise, it's
Or he's not
basically
plastic,
perfect.
you mean?
Yeah,
the only
him
thing
not
missing
being
is
plastic is the only thing that stops him from being perfect.
Yep. So Mall Ninja said the Space Marine Scouts were my fave. Guys, let's not forget the Space Marine Scouts. I think we all got pretty excited about the Space Marine Scouts. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Gorgers, because I think that I might be able to rip them off for Dark Eldar, and they're cool models. I love the middle Slanesh demon is that's my boy, or my girl, my thing, my My non-gendered creature
Non-binary
of the
demon
abyss.
thing.
Yes, that is my non-binary demon thing. The one in the middle, the kind of like the one with the paunch. I love that. But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go out on a limb and make Symbio Joe a clip that he can use later and say, man, those Space Marine scouts are pretty damn hot.
Oh, so I've got some breaking news for us as
What's that?
Tyranid fans. Congratulations, everyone! We had a chance to be the main villains of Space Marine 2, but it turns out Thousand Suns are in it. So guess what? We're just playing second fiddle to Chaos
Oh
again.
no! Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures of Thousand Suns, and they looked kind of like janky, and I didn't even like read it because I watched the footage to see if there was like some new Tyranids shown. And I thought again that those warriors might be our revised warriors. They might all look like warrior primes, like when they redo the warrior box, maybe next year, maybe in a couple of years. But yeah, that sucks that it's just gonna be chaos. I guess Tyranids, there's no like, you can't have like someone, a supervillain pontificating about how he's gonna rule the world if he's a Tyranid.
They could have just done Gene Stealer cults.
God damn. Well, I don't know. That sucks. Oh well.
Actually, Gene Stealer cult would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have had a really characterful Magus. But no.
But then you wouldn't want to open with the Tyranids. You'd want to close with the Tyranids. Like, you'd like Gene Stealer cult, this, that, the other thing, blah, 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 and then it's like, surprise, Tyranid invasion.
Yeah.
That could be cool. It could be like Doom, like with those weird, like, Doom Eternal with those weird, like, priest guys that you gotta kill.
Yep. I just really hope that they handle chaos in this game better than they handled it in the first game, where like the orcs were like really prevalent in like the first couple levels, and then it was just all chaos, and basically the orcs were almost irrelevant to the story.
Well, unfortunately, I think you can expect that because they've like telegraphed that as their pattern, which sucks. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess
I'm hoping that's not the case.
Haha, Titus, you still have chaos in you. Woo! Let's do something chaos. Dark side something complete.
Dude has chaos in him?
No, it was the stupid ending they pulled out of their butts for the first one.
Yeah. The MacGuffin of the first part was a warp MacGuffin, and Titus could touch it without being horrible. What warp stuff does, and the Inquisition was like, "Hey, why?
You must be chaos.
Why?"
Well, actually, no. One of his brothers betrayed him to the Inquisition, and then
Shut up, Leonidas.
Well, it really annoyed me because like his whole thing was like, that character's whole thing was like, Titus isn't adhering to the Codex Astartes, blah 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 blah. When literally the Codex Astartes says any potential corruption in your fellow brothers should be reported to the chaplain, not to the Inquisition. Like, Space Marines don't report their own to the Inquisition. That was just like, didn't make any freaking sense.
I just don't understand how a brother named Brother Judas would, portray.
I mean, I totally didn't see that one coming.
Right, are we talking Space Marines again?
No, we're talking about the game.
Yeah, the game Space Marines.
Yeah, no, I think I hit the sack and leave you to it. Good night, everybody.
Well,
it was a pleasure.
Thank you, Symbio Joe.
Hi, Kajan.
I also.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah, so seems like it was a pretty good preview. A lot of interesting stuff happened. Hello?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. Oh, and the big troll guy, he was cool. Yeah. I will never get that model, but he was cool. I liked him. I mean, even the stuff I don't really care about was cool, except for the jump pack troops. They suck. I hate them.
Yeah.
I mean, given that like we all actively enjoyed at least some of the Marine
I did.
previews, it's like, okay, you know what? When you make all of us like at least something that the Marines are getting, I think that's a pretty good thing.
Well, although you guys were all drooling over Mark 17 or whatever, so maybe you're all just secret Marine lovers masquerading as Tyranid kids.
So I feel like they have not dropped the ball with Age of Sigmar in a very long time. Like every faction and like model they've been releasing has been like pretty good. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of like the Luminelf Realm Lords, but they were like solid
Yeah.
models. It just didn't fit my
Yeah.
aesthetics. Like those Oryx were great, the Gorgers were great, the new Cities of Sigmar are great, and I'm just like really pumped to see like what else is coming out.
The one
Cool.
orc model I thought was kind of dumb was that stupid blacksmith guy. His dumb
Oh yeah, he was not great.
half molten weapon. He's just kind of.
And then
silly.
his like the weird
just very silly.
triplets, the weird triplets with the giant axes. were
Yeah,
not
the
great.
gigantic, humongous World of Warcraft weapons were a little too much for me too. But I did like the orc fanatics. They were cool.
I liked their torsos.
Yeah,
They're
those
very-
models aren't irredeemable.
Yeah.
But I am definitely glad they redid the art boys because honestly,
I
a
forgot
lot
how
of
bad
people
those
were
models
turned off
were.
to Age of Sigmar by the Sigmarines. The main thing that turned me off to Age of Sigmar from the get-go was how they redid the Black Orcs, essentially. And I'm really happy. If they had like led with that, I probably would have been like, oh, maybe this isn't too bad. But
Yeah.
I mean, so what's kind of weird is that like they had the Ard boys look the way that they did, but then all of their like high up orcs or their Oryx or whatever, like their boar riders and stuff, they all had that same like really cool armor that actually looked like black orcs.
yeah,
So
they
it was
just
kind of
really dropped the ball with like
Mhm.
the main troop choice.
I think part of the reason they did that is because for a long time they made sure the orc range was always compatible with itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is really interesting. And so I think what we're seeing with these new ones is that they're still doing that. So all of the orcs, 40k and Age of Sigmar, are same scale. They have very similar like aesthetics, and you could easily
Except
just
for
like
the Swamp
swap
Boys,
'em.
right?
Yeah, but they're not orcs. They're something else. They're kind of they're their own thing in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So think more like goblins in Lord of the Rings versus like actual goblins.
Yeah, I've actually seen some people convert those guys into really cool 40k stuff though. They
Mhm.
actually make really good. I actually kind of want to turn some of them into Gene Stealer cultists. If you just swap out the head, they
Oh, they make good
actually look.
Kroot.
Yeah, I could see them making good Kroot too.
Yeah,
Probably just swap
I
the hands
have.
and the heads out.
So I'm working very slowly on my Kroot army somewhere in the background, and the driver for my Greater Narlock or whatever is one of those dudes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I played with using them to make Kroot, and I just like lost interest in it.
Yeah. Well, they are kind of like the only thing is that they're like stocky, so you need to like give them Kroot legs to make them make sense.
Right. Oh yeah, because they don't have the I forget what
The
that kind of
long
leg is called. The
dog leg, or what?
backwards
I call it a
V,
dog
yeah.
leg. I don't know if that's accurate, but
I like out of that Dominion box, I still want to finish my dog troll thing. Like I was getting kind of excited about it the other day, and almost like picked it back up again. But it's just so much sculpting because I'm basically sculpting it from scratch except for the head.
oh wow, okay, that is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't collect Emperor's Children anymore. I've kind of like passed on that bug to my younger brother.
Well, yeah,
but
you've shown us his
think,
stuff.
Yeah, I think I need to get that Fulgrim. I think I need that Fulgrim.
Whoa,
And not to
man,
convert
you're
it to
going
anything, just
hard for
I think I
Fulgrim.
think I just need that Fulgrim. He's so beautiful.
Man, going hard.
Get you a nice display box.
Yeah, and then paint him up real nice.
Yeah. Spend like 2 years painting him.
Yeah. Submit him. He'll be my first Golden Demon submission.
There you go.
Oh, I found the stupid Ideneth model with the stupidly short legs.
What's that?
I couldn't find him in the store because they like rolled him into the starter
hit him.
kit. You can only get him in that. It's the what's his name? I've got the picture. I can't find the name. It's this guy. It's this pointy guy. I'll put him in the Work in Progress Wednesday chat.
Yeah.
That dude is definitely shooting some fish at people.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about.
Legs? Where are his legs?
I think I know the one
Where's
you're
or
talking
his,
about.
his like he's definitely missing something below his chest.
Wait, why am I not? Oh, you're putting him
Yeah, I
in
don't see
WIP Wednesday, not Canon
I don't
America.
see-
Okay,
I can-
gotcha.
Yeah, he's definitely looks like he's a half head shorter than he should be. Especially with those shoulder pads. Ugh.
Yeah, but
I'm just
he
like
made-
trying to lay out like normal human. I mean, I know he's an elf, but you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
proportions there, and like I'm seeing like the chest, I'm seeing based on where his arms are, I'm seeing the chest, I'm seeing the torso, but then the legs just seem really, really short. Like he looks like a Reaper miniature. Don't get me wrong, I love
geez.
Reaper miniatures, but they're not very well proportioned.
Yeah. I
so
feel like
can't
this happens with the
see-
elves. Oh yeah,
I
can you
can't
put it
see
in
that
the
chat. Is it the guy with the fish?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy with the fish.
Okay.
He's got a
Okay.
banner and he's holding
Chat,
something in his left hand.
If you are wondering which guy this is, it is the character model in the Vanguard Ideneth Deepkin box.
Look at you.
I'll just
But
link
I feel like I've seen multiple models from the Age of Sigmar elf ranges that have this problem.
Yes.
That have this, like, especially when
Agreed.
they're robed, it's like they
Yes.
forget how long
What
the
happens
robes
under
need
the
to be.
robe?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, like
they
how long the
lose
legs
sight
need
of
to
the
be
days
under the
under
robe. Yeah.
And I find that this happens a lot because it's not just Games Workshop. I find this happens a lot with digital sculpts when people sculpt robes in digital, because
Yeah.
they don't sculpt the actual like
Armature.
Legs?
armature. Yeah, they just sculpt like a robe. They just basically put wrinkles on a big triangle and then add a torso on top.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I actually
You know which miniatures nail that though? The Necromunda, what's it called? Oh, maybe they're too long though. Maybe they're the other way. Is it Delac?
Oh, the Delac. Yeah, the Delac models I think look pretty well proportioned, at least from the ones I've seen.
They're pretty good.
They have long legs. I don't know if they're too long.
If they are, they're like not distressingly so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like long legs rather than short legs. But I actually read an interesting article. I'll have to see if I can find it again, where it was some old sculptor. I can't remember if he worked for like Confrontation, like on Confrontation miniatures, and
yeah,
or it was one of those older like 90s miniature lines, and he was talking about like the switch from digital to physical sculpting and like how like the main differences, because he still sculpts on commission for other companies, even though he's not he's like a freelance sculptor.
Yeah.
And he was talking that one of the main problems like he sees with a lot of modern sculpting is that people who haven't ever sculpted in a physical medium and have only ever sculpted digitally tend to have a harder time with like proportions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He said that's just like, it's just something he's personally noticed in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that's something a lot of people say about digital art in general. Like even people who draw digitally, they have a harder time getting perspective and form because they didn't learn like their fundamentals. They just kind of like started taking shortcuts. I think we had this conversation the other day. I think Will and I did.
Yep.
About just like people accidentally skip the fundamentals because there's stuff that makes it so easy and so much more accessible and like doing digital mediums, and then you have to force yourself to learn it, and it can cause like some pitfalls later down the line if you don't.
Yeah, that's funny. Will and I had a similar conversation the other day too.
Everybody just loves talking to Will.
Yeah.
Will's just talking about this with everybody.
And intellectual property. Oh yeah.
IP wizard.
Man, so I was working on this like idea I have for a necromancer, and I was thinking I was gonna like have like some guys coming up out of the base as like corpses rising, and I was gonna put them on like a bone or something, or like a big rock. But now I'm thinking like something like I have on camera where he's kind of like a Nagash, and there's like spirits holding him up.
Yeah.
But I have to sculpt it all.
Oh, good luck.
Sculpting is kind of awful if you don't have to do it.
Hey, dude, I always recommend you rip something off another model rather than sculpting it if you can. That is absolutely the smart way to go.
Or you
Convert
go
before
the
sculpting.
do the war singer thing and just channel your inner hot glue gun magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
this
that
would be a
that guy
good use for
sold
that.
his soul to the hot glue devil to get those
True.
skills.
True.
This would be a good use for that. Actually.
Wait, I told you guys that I got a war singer model, right?
No.
No. When did you do? Like you're getting one commissioned, or you obtained
No,
one?
I commissioned one, and it's actually kind of like a weird story where I commissioned it like 3 years ago.
Oh.
And he messaged me and he was like, I'm ready to start on your model. I'm like, oh, sweet. And like, I was fine. I was fine with the 3-year. I'm like, it's good. Like, I can save up the money, whatever. So, yeah, 3 years later, he's like, I'm ready to start on your model. I'm like, fantastic. He sends me this message on Monday. Thursday, I'm done your model. You want to send me payment? I'm like, what? Dude,
Yeah.
you just told me you started. He did it in a week. He did it in a week.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, now I hate him even more. Jesus.
I know he was like doing college stuff or university stuff for a good period of time, and that's why.
Yeah, so he was like
kind of
finishing
ready to sign on.
university, and I guess this is how he makes like cash, right? So
Yeah.
he needed to like get it done to make some cash, but I thought I was gonna have a little more time to like get my cash together. So I just like, well, I guess I'm going into my savings to pay this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you told him, like, hey, I thought I was gonna have more time.
Well, I did. I did tell him that.
You made me wait 3
but I
years.
also paid
Surely
him.
you can wait a couple weeks.
I gave him some feedback. I was like, hey, listen, in future, I think you should like manage people's expectations because, like you said, having waited 3 years and then this thing just materializes, it's a lot. What? How do I show this? I don't want to get
Wait,
out my other
do you
camera.
have the physical model?
Of course, yes, because he finished it and he
Oh.
sent the fucking thing to me. Hold on.
Oh, well, shit. So wait, doesn't he live in like Spain? So he finished it in a week and then sent it to you. And
this was months ago. This was literally months ago.
Months ago.
Yeah, and I like haven't shared it. I haven't shared it.
Like
no. Like
I
example,
thought it was
like
this Monday he messaged you back saying it was done, and then he got it to you from Spain.
No. Okay.
Between Monday and Wednesday.
Listen. In 1 week that happened. Okay, hold on. I'll get.
Canadian Royal Mail is amazing.
Yeah, they're like they've like broken the formula for the speed of light.
What like did they get like Concorde jets for like Canadian Royal Mail or something?
No, it's not Royal Mail. We don't call it Royal Mail. Fuck off with your Royal Mail.
Canadian Mountie Mail.
Mountie Mail.
All right, do you guys have the YouTube open?
Yes.
It's gonna catch up.
Has he posted this on his? Oh, you're the one who commissioned that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I love.
So it's based on like a classic piece of Nightbringer art, and he did a good job. But like, I can't explain it other than like I have trauma, and that's the reason I haven't posted it yet, and that's the reason I haven't tried to paint. Well, the reason I haven't tried to paint it yet is because it looks like a nightmare. This is all like wood back here.
Oh wow.
This is all like just bark. There's some like cheeky little scarabs on there. Yeah, I'm a little still kind of like put off by the experience. I can't explain it, and I don't know why, but shit, some stuff's broken. That's not good. So yeah, this came in a giant box full of bubble wrap.
Wow.
And then this guy, he comes off. It's like separate him.
Oh, nice.
But there's not much
you
to
can
him.
Actually, use him in a game.
Yeah.
So how does the detail of the sculpt look in person compared with how it looks in pictures?
It looks low detail, but I don't know. Maybe when I put paint on it, it's gonna like magically have. It's like that's the thing. He also paints his sculpts for people.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him I didn't want him to paint it. So I don't know like how much of the detail is like rendered from his painting. because
true.
on the actual model, I don't know. Like it's cool, but I don't know. Anyway, there's my
You don't have
Warsinger
to say
piece.
how much exactly it was, but like, what were his prices like? Because I've been considering getting something from him as well.
Like, not cheap, but not unreasonable.
Okay.
I would say like mid-range.
Mid-range.
Like it's almost, it's weird. Like the most detail is like back here. There's like a pile of scarabs just like chilling, like hanging out.
Interesting.
Neat. So it's like a work of art from every angle. Yeah, but like painting it scares me. I tried to get someone to paint it for me, and they were like, no. So if there's anyone out there who wants to paint this, someone who loves
Sure.
Necrons and thought they could do a good job.
Fly me to Canada. I'll paint it for you.
Oh, I can fly to somebody else, but
I don't paint things, or I would offer. I'll paint it for you, and then you'll wait another 3 years to get the painted model.
Well, by that time he'll have the funds, Lex.
I'll just say I'll paint it and then hold it hostage for the red dragon.
Also the plastic bits on it are very fragile. Like as I was just like putting it down, there was something that felt a little dicey.
Something like a little bit more hot glue wouldn't fix.
Yeah. That's probably his recommendation for fixing any of his models. It's just hot glue.
Slap some hot glue on there. All right, I think that we might need to call this. It's like pretty late. It's pretty late here. Like I can't imagine how late. Well, wait, Symbio already left. Kajan, are you still here? Did you leave?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh man, Kajan, unstoppable.
He's a
Trooper. Thank you all for joining this lovely Work in Progress Wednesday / Xenos watch stream. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the preview. I think you guys are all right that like it was a pretty good preview. Like
yeah, I was surprised.
I was hyped the whole time.
I think Games Workshop learned their lesson because I feel like during like the COVID times they would like give us these previews that like kind of had like a few things in it but not enough, and then they would give us a different preview that had like a ton of stuff in it, and it was kind of like all over the place. But that might have been because of like production delays. I don't know what, but I feel like now they're getting it. They're getting the groove of it. Like they're hitting it more.
Did GW stop calling everything the biggest announcement ever?
No, I think they might have said that for this one, but I hope they did because they did keep saying that. This is the biggest preview ever! And they do that over and over again. There'd be like air horns going, burr, burr, burr! Like,
and it's like a new tank, a couple new Space Marines, a couple Warcry box sets, and that's it.
Can you hear me?
Kajan, what?
What's up, Kajan?
Seem to have lost you guys.
I can hear you now. Oh. What? Can you not hear us? Kajan? I don't think Kajan can hear.
Kajan?
Weird.
Kajan?
Kajan, can you hear us, Kajan? Kajan!
Sorry, guys. I'm having some difficulties. Tom Wilson was asking in the chat what plastic the night.
Nightbringer? I don't know. He uses hot glue, but he also uses some kind of like sheet, like clear translucent sheet styrene. You could probably ask him. You could message him on Instagram and ask him what he uses.
He's actually pretty open with sharing his techniques and stuff. He had originally planned to do a YouTube series, but his English isn't his first language, and so I think he was always kind of like self-conscious about making YouTube content because non-English YouTube content doesn't do very well.
Yeah, I there was part of me that played with the idea of like flying to Italy and interviewing him or something because like he does such cool stuff, but I have not realized that yet. That dream. I think he lives in Italy. I don't think it's Spain.
Is it Italy?
I think so. Well, I'm pretty sure the thing shipped from Italy. He could be studying in Italy, I guess. I don't know.
I just know he's from one of those European countries. That isn't Germany.
One of those Europe places other than Germany. Look at how fancy we are with our German friends.
He's not a germ.
I guess I should interject
way to
here.
remind them. Don't remind them that I came up with that stupid word.
I guess I wanted to just interject that people should like and subscribe and leave a comment.
Thank
if they
you.
like this
Bell
content,
button.
as we
shit.
remind everybody of our weird anti-German.
So I'm pretty sure my super glue just like went off in the fridge. That's weird. Like
Oh,
all at
weird.
once. That's odd.
Went off. Like
it's all hardened
something you, or,
inside.
Like
Or wait, no, it's still
Okay.
flowing. Is it like frozen? I don't know what the heck's going on.
Oh, is it just clogged?
It doesn't. It doesn't seem like it, but maybe it is. I lost my good super glue declogger, but whatever. Okay, this stream is not doing anything. I feel like we're just kind of shooting random shit. Maybe we should call it. Thank you everyone who joined. I hope that you all enjoyed the preview. It was a good preview. I think it was a good preview. There's some damn cool stuff there. I'm glad we got so much cool stuff from Nikki. Because Nikki, as is evidence, every time one of Nikki's things shows up in the preview, Nikki makes awesome things.
Yep, it's always the best.
Yeah.
So thank you, Nikki, for your cool designs, and thank you, Games Workshop, for seeing her cool designs through to completion. Because we all appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, I still, I was gonna say this before, and I forgot to mention it. Remember when we were talking about the Leviathan box? And we were talking about how I think, like, Tyranids got the better half of the Leviathan box, and Marines kind of got the shaft. Like, maybe it's just because I'm not crazy about Marine stuff, but I also feel like for this preview, I feel like the stuff the Tyranids got was cooler than the Marine stuff. And not just because I love Tyranids and I don't love Marines. Like, I can appreciate some cool Marine stuff. Like, I appreciate the Scouts. They're cool. I always thought the Terminators were cool. Because, like, they're like a nicer version of classic Terminators instead of the weird Gravis stuff. But the other Marines, like, I don't know. I mean, jump pack guys, I guess Marine players need jump packs, but
I will suffer no Marine player complaints.
there was nothing there that I was like, whoa, Marines, holy toot. Like, that thing, like, I don't like Marines, but that's pretty neat.
I mean,
Like, I
that
didn't have that
already.
experience.
I mean, the only thing there for me was like the Scouts. Scouts,
Yeah.
being redone is pretty cool. But I mean, I feel like the main like Space Marines thing that happened was the new Terminators, and we already got those in the box set.
You're right. I guess that's the thing. The new Terminators are the big Marine thing. That surprise was already blown by Leviathan.
Yep.
Anyway. All right, well, that was cool. That was fun. I always like watching these things better with all you folks, both in the chat and here online. So thank you all for joining. It's super late for everyone now. Let's all go to bed and get some sleep.
Indeed.
And we will talk again soon.
Indeed.
Who's still here? Want to say goodnight, Dwarfnitch?
Good night.
Good night. Want to say goodnight, Kajan?
Good night.
Good night. Want to say goodnight, Darth Bob?
Good night.
Want to say goodnight, Tactical Dbag?
Good night, Tactical Dbag.
Oh, there we go. We're waiting for it. All right, thanks, guys. Good night. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.